Galen, Mr. Galen, Mr. Duke Galen. And you got Speaker Casson, and he talked about the queen, the Drow queen, who's married to the king of Jelryn. He also mentioned that that's not really the way things have been working in Jelryn. There never used to be a king. So shit's fucked up. Their political situation isn't going great. The town was surrounded by giants. You guys got in because you cheated. Got a passcode. From Simeon, who's like, oh, if you go in there and you take care of a problem for me,
hey, people,
I'll help you out.
Oh, hey.
But you guys decided not to do that.
Yeah.
And multiple times throughout the episode, well, Yane and Misha experienced something.
Yeah, I was going to wait till we left the stronghold to actually tell them what the hell just happened.
Right.
Huh?
In any case,
we
will pick
kind
up
of
right there
experience.
as you guys have just left the capital building, I guess, of Gandia, the estate, the stage is yours. What do you guys want to do?
Could I get some more clarification? So you said the Queen of Jelryn is also called the Queen of the Maw. Is that just her title or some shit?
That's true. That's correct. They did refer to the giants, referred to her as the Queen of the Maw. They also had a different name for her that you used, or that you were given in your little note.
Yes.
And so, yes, there seems to be some connection between the two. But who could know?
I see.
mean, what I'm asking is, in The Hobbit, the dwarves said they were Thorin was like the king of the lonely mountain, but he didn't have any. He wasn't there. There's just a bunch of monsters running around. He didn't have any real sovereignty over it.
It appears the queen does have some sovereignty over the Maw.
Well, yeah, she's having the whatever they giants come out of the Maw to besiege this village.
Yep. So far as you can tell, she is behind the attacks. I mean, it could be all a sham.
The giants aren't that smart to say that it's her and it's not her, and they're not smart enough. Wait,
well, they could be misled as well. Who knows?
Could be.
You're not. But you're having this conversation with a ghost, so who knows? All right, what do you guys do?
When we clear the guards and stuff, and we've left his.
Can we go to a real inn and get rid of those exhaustion points?
No.
I don't think they have one. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we stop it and be like, can we crack and get some beds?
They had an underground passage. They said that would take us out closer to Jelryn, right?
No.
I thought it was
what?
I thought they were they were gonna make a distraction. I thought they were like an escape.
Yeah, they said they were going. They said they would. They could make a distraction for you, but you guys declined that offer.
Okay.
You said it would be better if you didn't.
An underground passage.
We're just going to Sally Ford to the
place
We're
should
in
have an
Manila,
underground
aren't we?
passage.
No, we're in Gandia.
We're in Gandia.
We're in Gandia. Gandia is a little bit
That'd
bigger
be
than the
Gandia.
other ones. Just
That'd
based
be
on
a
the
big
size.
ass passage.
I mean, it's a little bigger than the other ones, but it doesn't have an inn.
It does have.
It
has multiple inns, but you do recall that when you went to one of the inns, it was a disaster because there's tons of people there. Everybody was either still doing work or they were trying to get rest, but you were ass to ankles back there. So you can try to go to
even the house where we visited the king was people staying there.
Yeah, there's people everywhere. So you could take another attempt at taking a rest in town. Potentially, you could actually get rid of your rest,
or you could accrue another point of exhaustion, probably.
well, probably wouldn't punish you like that,
could
but
do that too.
It'd be kind of rough.
Nah, I say we leave this town. If we rest, we'd have better lookouts. On top of that, Misha will say, the elves did a little. I'm gonna point at Tammin and gesture at his head. Did that thing you do? And they told me to kill him while I was on the dais.
Oh, they spoke to you?
Yes, they really wanted me to kill him right then and there. So it tells me that this whole area is not safe. We should leave.
Okay.
So they sent like a message.
Yes, they did the thing with and again, she's gonna gesture at Tammin's head. That thing.
They sent you a message.
She doesn't have message, so she doesn't know how the spell works.
Sure, I understand.
It's like they say, trust a dark elf, neck yourself.
Oh, God.
What is this you and dark elves?
I don't know, other than the weird mind communication where they're trying to talk to our brains and tell us to kill people in front of us.
Yeah, did that happen to you?
No, it just seems that there's a lot of conspiracy to murder with them.
It is a little disturbing. You did get that note too, I suppose, so that makes sense.
Creeping around in our things when we're not looking.
Did anybody want to do anything before we leave, or are we just leaving? Is it?
I would like to leave as soon as possible.
Well,
I don't need
morning
anything
right now, right?
I mean, it's got to be at least like mid-morning, probably.
Yeah, I would say mid-morning. Accurate measure.
Shall we try to leave under cover of darkness, or should it matter?
I'd say we should try and leave during the day because they're dark elves.
They will not expect it. They will not see it coming.
Well, it's multiple days to Jelrin, so we're gonna end up out at night at some point, unless there's an inn along the road. But
well, they're the dark elves.
Well, sure, but
I'm the giants. I am more concerned with when we are out.
I think if they're anything like the giants that we last encountered, I don't think they'll pose much of a threat.
Kiro takes lead and tells them all we are serving them all.
I think we can just kill the giant next time.
Whatever plan we go with, I'm up for it. Let's just get out of here.
Okay, leaving during broad daylight is interesting choice.
I mean, do I know that dark elves typically perform a little bit worse in the daylight?
Yes, they tend to operate in the dark. But the people who are the giants work just fine, and you know that there are at least 50 around Gandia.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think that's going to be any different at night, personally.
No.
So I think we may as well just leave right now.
Okay.
I mean, doesn't that make sense?
I mean, they can see us better in the daylight, but it is fine. We have horses. We dodge boulders. It's okay.
We're not. It's not like we're very stealthy.
I've never been stealthy.
Like at all.
Never once.
This is true, but it is breaking through a siege, so we
maybe. I think that we need to leave before. Like, they're just some stupid fucking giants. It's not like someone's gonna have time to run and tell them that circumstances have changed and we no longer serve the underworld. We just need to go and tell them the same things that we told them initially and hope that it works.
All right.
Right? Like,
I mean, it would have
Yeah, sure.
been
Unless the
suicide
Dark
if we
Elves
went
can
for it.
send their telepathy magic into their brains like they did with Misha.
I think it'll be fine. I mean, I think
Well, if they
that was our
ask,
best time. Like,
Let's put it to a vote. I vote that we leave right now.
Shocking.
same.
Yeah, I'm good with leaving right now.
Good.
then it is decided.
The guys have
It's
it.
very neutral.
Okay. So I guess we'll
Yeah, let's fuck out of here.
start getting out of here
Mount up.
in the same marching order last time, I assume. Carol in the front.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. That can happen.
Okay.
So you guys start to approach the western gate to Gandia. You can see that there are many soldiers that are on high alert. And as you move through the city again, that there is just tons and tons of people here. The city is way overflowing. And everybody's on edge. But as you approach with a very clear intent to leave, one of the guards appears to maybe be some higher rank at this post, stops you. What are your intentions, good sirs and lady? It's a siege. No one leaves the city.
We just talked to the king. Not, I don't know, like 10 minutes ago.
King. Is he more of a duke?
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, we're going to Jelrin. We came in the city the other day, talked to the leader, whatever the hell his name is. Now we're leaving.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. All right. Good luck. We're not really supposed to open the gates, but if it's just the 5 of you, I suppose it'll be quick. He kind of looks over at the rest of the people who are pretty nervous about this situation. Gives them a little nod. Have a nice life.
You could talk to G-Red, or what? Is that the guy's name? I think it is.
G-Red.
Gerard or something like that. That's something close to his name, isn't it?
Jared.
The captain of the guard?
We should just
No.
call him something wrong.
What was
every
his
time.
name?
His name was Pasho.
No way.
It's Pasho.
I have never
Pasho.
heard that name before in my life.
He
Who's
was
Pasho?
he was a half elf, so or
Pasho
All right.
Rin.
he definitely had an elfish
All
name.
right, I tell him you can talk to that guy if you're uneasy about this, but we need to leave. It's kind of pressing.
And just close the doors behind us. We have horses. We will ride off very quick.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, good luck. Godspeed. All that nature of things. And he kind of gestures like, okay, let's get them out of here. And they see them swing open the gates after pulling many of their bars and obstructionist stuff out of the way. And they let you pass through. And you are again greeted with a large open field that has been cut and burned so that there's like nothing obscuring view for like a good portion.
We should move as quickly as possible, like at a gallop.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Okay. So you are rushing out of the just basically down the road as fast as you can. Is that my understanding?
Yes, while trying to see if any boulders coming at us.
Sure. So as you approach the wood line where the burning has stopped, why don't you guys make some perception checks? As you guys are kind of peering into the woods ahead of you.
22.
Hey, Sian.
Look at that -1.
Oh
I
yeah.
love it.
Okay, so you guys at
Wow.
first, nobody rolled below 20. Everybody is on high alert, except actually some of you are exhausted, so you'd have disadvantage on this. Just so you know. But it's very apparent that there's nobody in the immediate wood line. So as you guys start to ride into it, it becomes a little bit of a different story. However, you guys can see very clearly that there are two stone giants, and how this one looks very similar to the one that you had encountered yesterday, just in the sense that it is indeed a stone giant. Then they're both kind of like lazing off the sides of the road. They don't expect people to be coming, but they can hear the gallop of your horses, and they start to take notice. Is there something you guys want to do as you guys are riding into this?
Are they on the road?
They are just off the side of the road. Like one's like leaning up against a tree with a club. Looks like it's studded with metal, and the other one's on the opposite side of the road, and he's just kind of like laying down.
I'm about to do an Arwen.
I would think that we'd want to slow down as we approach them.
I don't intend to fight them. I was gonna run around. Do you want to fight them?
Well, I mean, we might just be able to go through, right? Do we have any reason to suspect that we can't give these people the same phrase we used to get through the first time?
They're about 130 feet off right now.
I don't think so.
So yeah, it sounds like you guys have pulled to a halt to discuss this.
Well, sure, but let's halt
Yes, we
closer to them
have.
and out of in the trees and not out in the open.
You can move to get off the road. Doing so seems to alert these guys to the possibility that you guys are like ditching the blockade, and you're trying to evade it. You see them both get up, gather their like weaponry, and they kind of like, oh man, here we go again. Like they're not like super intense about the situation, but they're getting their stuff prepared to move after you. What do you do?
Whoever wants to hail them.
I don't even remember what the thing is. Kirill's the one who knows it.
Yeah, push.
Kirill.
I'll push Kirill forward.
I will lean over and whisper to Kirill, tell them that we killed the Duke.
I wave at the giants and slowly approach them, I guess.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me move you guys over here.
Oh boy.
Okay. So you're intending to move up closer to them?
I'm just going to shout, hello, we seek passage.
Okay.
Sure.
How close are you getting to them?
Yeah, that's about as close as I'm
That's
getting.
about as close.
They can hear me, I'm yelling.
Yeah, sure. You're about 80 feet off now. Yeah, you can definitely yell up to him. What did you say to him?
Oh, we seek passage through here.
Goes, yeah, a lot of people do these days. A lot of people do. We crush them, eat them. It's pretty messed up, but orders are orders.
I serve the one with flame on her lips and lightning in her eye.
Oh, I see. He looks mollified for a moment. And then you can see that with his right hand, he's grabbing something. He's kind of like pulling from like a sack to this side. He's kind of hiding it a little bit. You do anything?
Can we all see this, or just
Yeah. It's. I mean, you can see. He's kind of far away, but yeah, he's gigantic. So.
What do you have in that bag there?
Oh, it's just this gift I'm supposed to give the next person who tells me that. And he holds out a rock and he goes to throw.
Alrighty.
I'll roll initiative.
15. I figured that wasn't gonna
But
work
we're all still mounted.
for now.
For now.
Did that rock get thrown before initiative? Because
No, I'll let the initiative order go as it is. So let's see. We've got Kirill, Giant 1, Gant 1. Actually, the way I wrote it. Tammin, Yane, then Haldir. Then Elder Giant and Misha pulling up the rear. All right. So Kirill, you see him he's got the stone ready. He's gonna toss it. It's bigger than your chest. If it hits, it will hurt.
I'm gonna move.
Oh, okay.
With
But
my
Kirill's
horse.
got that damage reduction, so
I'm gonna move my horse over here, next to this tree,
Okay.
and you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use the horse's dash action to move up on this. I'm gonna.
Oh
just
my
ride into him.
God.
Okay.
I'm fucking riding in.
You are 100 feet away from the party.
Whatever. You're on a horse. You can make that up in one turn.
Oh, by the way, we're all running away. If you didn't know this.
Yeah, Kirill, you're the distraction.
Later.
See ya.
Misha might be.
I was planning on running. I don't know why.
Okay, you're gonna use Storm Sister's Blessing, sure.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy with the great sword.
Yeah,
Makes
the rock
sense.
giant.
Yep.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, rock giants, do they have?
They're stone giants. They
Or
do not
just
have
they hail
literal stone skin, no.
Okay,
What
so
the
they're
fuck is my weapon?
But they are
it's like their race.
they're big. I think they got thick skin though. I mean, it's not.
What the hell happened to
What's
that?
going on? Yeah. Great S word. Okay. You definitely missed the swing, the first one. The second one that hits, though, it's a critical.
Alright, let's see. That's
And
mine.
I'm gonna do a level 2 smite. That was a pretty bad smite, but whatever.
Was that doubled damage smite?
No, that was just a level 2.
Yeah, well, you
I guess
could
it's
shoot
criticals.
double.
Alright.
You roll another. Okay.
Oh,
19 slashing and then 29 radiant. Pretty nice.
Pretty big. Pretty big. All right, so hold on 1 second.
Don't you have greater weapon mastery too? Doesn't that
I
count as a
do.
crit? Don't you get to go again?
It
Or am I
would.
crazy.
No, he used his bonus action already.
Oh, okay.
Storm Sisters.
Oh,
Yeah.
I also roll a d6.
Twice.
Interesting. You gonna roll the other
Nice.
d6?
Chip.
I
You
roll
did.
2d6.
Oh,
There's
you
two.
rolled 2d6. I'm sorry. I thought it was 2d6. That would
Okay.
be OP.
So you take what's that? It's 19, 31, 48, 54. 54 points of damage in one swing.
Huge.
That is pretty big. Okay. So he takes just this massive slash across the chest, and you can tell that you probably broke ribs with that blast of energy. But he is still standing. He drops the rock, and instead opts for the club in his hands, which you can see is encrusted with one. It's got gems and like rubies and sapphires and quartz and all kinds of crazy shit on it, and then also has got a shitload of just chunks of raw metal. It looks heavy as fuck and probably not the best weapon, but he's gonna take some swings on you. Let's see. $24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take. Whoa, that's not the correct formula. You take 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and then you can see
-3.
-3. Yep.
Yep.
You can see he is going to. He clutches a symbol around his that's on his chest. That you can see that. Just before he grabs it, you can kind of see where his hand's going, and you see a very similar iconography to the twins. That's like a cleric symbol that's on his chest, and as he does it, he'll hold his hand over it.
Can I see this happening?
Yeah.
Well, do I think he's casting a spell?
Since you know clerics, that might be a good guess.
Yeah, you would say that he is going to do something magical. Are you saying that you want to attempt to counterspell
Well,
him?
I just want to know if I have the ability to counterspell him. I guess is more what I'm asking.
Sure.
I don't actually know how far. Am I on this screen? Maybe I'm zoomed in.
You are. You're here.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
115 feet away. From
All
that.
right, sorry. Continue. I just want to know if I'm in range. Can I counterspell him if I think he's casting a spell? Yay or nay? I'm not.
Yes,
in range. Never
you
mind.
would be able to counterspell him, but I need to.
I'm actually not in range.
You're not in range. Then it doesn't.
It's short. It's pretty short,
truly
actually.
matter. Yeah, it's like 60 feet, but he's actually not casting a spell. Let's see. What is lay on hands? Isn't an action to do that?
Yes.
Okay. So instead, he's just going to swing again.
Great.
19.
That misses.
Just clubs the ground next to you, causing a bunch of dirt to fly up around you, splatter your shining armor. Passes his turn though to Tammin. Yes,
Okay.
Tammin.
I'm gonna
You
ride
see your
up.
buddy ride in.
I'm riding up the path. 60 feet. Ooh, just out of range. Rip. Alright, well, I'll dash with my horse and get on up behind him.
Okay.
I'll
Big
take
flanks.
take some stabbies at him. I'll take a first hit here.
Sure.
A 20. I don't know if
Sick.
that's advantage, I don't know. But 20 or 26.
20 hits. 26 hits as well, obviously. But yeah, you do have advantage.
Okay. And then I'm going to expend a superiority die for menacing attack. Let's make a wisdom save, which is 15. A DC 15.
Huge roll, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, what
well,
DC? What was
15.
save? He fails.
Okay, so he's frightened
Frightened of you.
until
Wow.
the end of my next turn.
I suppose he is frightened. These two crazy ass people just rode up on him,
Yeah.
swinging on him. Not exactly what he was expecting at the start of his day. Okay.
And I'll make
Another
one
swing?
more attack. With the Nimbus Blade for. So do I have
26.
advantage? Otherwise, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. And then I'll. Let's see. Do a distracting strike for another huge damage roll of 3.
You gotta roll your
I
sword
have to
damage.
actually roll my sword damage, yeah. So 16, and then whoever makes the next attack against that one, the next attack has advantage if they don't already. And that will be my turn.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. To Yane, the man in the rear with the
I know,
gear.
right?
In the
All right.
rear with the gear.
How hurt does the one that they're attacking look?
Let's
I
see.
mean, he's pretty fucked up.
13 plus the
Plus
3
3,
there,
and
so
then 12
16
plus-
and
yeah.
12. He
16 and
looks
14
he
is 30.
looks to have taken a pretty good hit, but he's still got a lot of fight left in him.
Beefy
Okay.
boy.
Let's see. I think it'd be better just to kill one. All right, I'm gonna.
Plus, if you
Move.
hit him, he has you have advantage.
He won't make it there.
I won't make it
I
there.
don't think he's close enough either.
No, I'm not even gonna be close. Like,
Yeah,
what's the
but
max?
You
What
could
is the
use your
it's
horse
120?
if you dash. with
120?
your
I was gonna
horse.
ask is yeah.
But then can
I'm
you
going to,
jump
so-
off and then attack? I don't know if you have separate.
No, I don't.
You can't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to do anything.
Sure,
No,
okay.
I'd be just standing in front of him with the fucking on my horse.
Well, how'd Tammin get there?
I dashed. I did what Carol
He
did.
dashed.
Yeah.
That's why.
Or
I mean, I
horse.
think that if he uses his horse's action to dash, then you're fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You would.
I should-
You personally would have no movement.
Right.
is
Okay.
the-
Right. I just mean get there and be able to do something. You just made it sound like I literally am going
I
to
think
stand
you
there.
can get there.
Yeah. If it's
And
120
attack.
feet,
120.
then you would be.
Yeah.
able-
It's 116 feet.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to use the dash action on my horse to get all the way over there,
Sure.
and then I'm going to attack this fuck.
This can happen.
20.
He does not hit.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Good
fuck.
go.
No.
Wait, you said
Alright.
a 20 hit last time.
So the 26 hit.
Tammin had advantage.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
he has advantage too, but he only rolled a 20. So, rip.
And I can attack again,
You can.
I believe. Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go.
That will definitely hit.
Yeah.
Does he have flanking advantage?
What's his?
It doesn't look like it. I think I'm like right in.
Well, being flanked is a
well,
status.
I mean,
He is flanked.
Oh.
He's flanked. He's engaged with multiple enemies
Yeah.
across him. I
Okay.
would say he's fairly flanked.
Cool.
It's so 14 damage.
Mhm.
Nice, pretty good. Still kicking it just fine. Does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So
Here we go.
The other giant.
Oh, apparently I hit initiative twice.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know which one you took, but I
I
rolled a
took the
12.
first one that you.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, go ahead.
Is that not? That is the.
Yeah, that is the first one.
Oh yeah.
I apparently just also rolled another one. I wasn't.
You hit it
unaware of.
really late.
Yeah. Yep. You're good. Okay. So it begins to cast a spell, and he's out of your range to counter spell, right?
Yeah, that guy
Uh,
rolled a 12 point something too. It's a lot of 12s, boys.
he didn't roll it. What? Human being judge. Oh, I just didn't even write Haldir down. That's why.
So is it my turn?
Yeah, it is your turn. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Step 1.
Step
Declump for boulder.
Yeah.
one.
Step
2 birds,
2.
1 stone.
I was hoping we could kill him
Scorching
before
ray
that.
this guy. This guy.
Okay.
Number 1.
Miss.
15.
That's a shitty roll. Number 2.
Miss.
Also shitty roll. Number 3.
Hit.
12 damage.
Okay. That's good. That happens.
That's it.
Sure.
Those are some dog ass rolls, guys.
It happens.
Okay, now it's the giant's turn. And the first thing he's gonna do is yell out, "We're under attack!" And he is going to cast a spell. And then so now that you move forward, are you close enough to counterspell him, or are you just gonna let it go?
You're talking about the far one, right?
This one, yeah.
Yeah, no.
So he again is channeling through a magical focus on his chest, and you see 3 rings of lightning appear around Tammin, Yane, and Kirill, and they're just like in the radius that is exactly around you. Like if you take a step in any direction, you'll touch this ring of lightning, and it's rapidly going vertical, just swirling around you. And then with his bonus action, he is going to do nothing. With his movement, he's going to move up behind Tammin.
Ooh.
Kirill's also surrounded by the Stormkeeper's blessing, which I imagine looks
Storm
the same.
Sister's blessing, yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
Oh, actually, yes, that's what he's going to do. He's going to cast with his bonus action Storm Sister's blessing on himself. And then it'll
Okay.
be the end of his turn. So passes to Misha.
Okay, so I'm going to have someone a little upset for a second. Hold on.
Yeah, no, no worries. He is not feeling this situation.
He's not happy about what's going on.
He's not happy about what is about to happen to Tammin.
Yeah, I'm also being flanked, so it's not
X
good.
gonna give it to you.
You can point to the one that you're shooting the guiding bolt at, but I imagine it doesn't matter because you don't hit.
Rip.
I also want to put that headdress on.
Sure. Which you can
Oh,
definitely
that's right.
do.
You have that.
Ooh. I don't even remember what that thing does.
Me neither. It makes
Let's
her
take a
look
look.
frightening.
Yeah, she's becomes scary looking. Just need to check this spell real quick. Okay,
Oh no, yeah, that's right.
that's fine. So
That's my
Kirill,
turn.
it is your turn now.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of some giants.
Sure.
Kirill smash. 23.
That hit?
23 does hit you. You're still attacking the same one, so yes.
I'm gonna do another level 2 smite.
Level 2
Damn,
smite.
less than 11 and a 10, 21. 21.
21. Okay.
Hit him again. It's gonna miss.
That misses. Okay.
Hit it again, tube sock.
I'm gonna use
Meat bag.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to actually question the other one and be like, hold on, we appear to be using the same sort of magic.
Hold up.
Yeah. Hold up. Wait a minute. The middle of combat, it doesn't quite get across. As you can hear that there actually are the sounds, the resounding cries of other creatures in the distance, both to the north and south of you. So the battle's kind of heating up. It's not really a time for conversation.
Oh boy.
Light conversation. Anyways,
Okay,
do you do anything with your bonus action?
We need to kill this first one extremely quickly. But I guess I don't have.
His turn.
Yeah, I end my turn, I guess.
Well,
He's
could,
right, though.
you could what do you call it? If you want the health thing, the fighter thing.
Yes,
Second
second
wind.
wins.
You can health thing.
I'm gonna get 3 health back.
It's free.
Huge. Oh, and I get another D6 on this guy.
Whew. Whew.
4.
Whew. Close.
Sizzling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So he is going to take his turn, and he is going to take the dodge action. He's going to drink a health potion, which you see is rather large.
Does he have a bandolier too?
No, he's just got that sack that's just to
Pulls
his
out a
right.
machine gun.
Boulder sack. Yeah. And then he is going to
Where's he at? He didn't move.
take. He hasn't moved
Oh,
yet. He's probably going to though. Yeah, even still, probably should. Yeah, he'll go back right here. Provoke attacks of opportunity on you. Or from you,
Did
rather.
he take the dodge action?
You still get to make attacks of opportunity. You just have disadvantage. Or you have disadvantage on attacks on him. If you want to take the attack of opportunity, you can.
Okay. Well,
He's,
So
he's
9,
dodging,
13.
not disengaging.
yeah, I see you.
So until his next turn, he still has that defense.
Yep, that makes sense.
And then Kirill, or not Kirill, Yane, are you taking that attack or no?
I am, yeah.
You can swing.
Yep.
You can try.
Oh,
You fail.
fuck.
That passes his turn though. So Tammin.
Alrighty. I'm gonna activate the Nimbus Blade. Now, purely
Okay.
for flavor,
And
I have a
fly
question.
away.
Does my horse fly with me, or
No,
should
it
just
does
sit there?
not.
Just leave the horse there.
Yeah.
I am about to. No, I'll just ride behind his ass here, and I'll smack him.
Okay. So as you move out of range of the giant that you were formerly engaged with, he takes a swing at you because he has
Oh, does
a
he have
mighty
reach?
Yeah. long reach.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
And he is flanking you as he does it, but it's not very good.
AC 21.
Yeah, miss.
Okay,
They're both misses. Yep. So
so
here.
I'll swing. That's a 16. I don't think I Have advantage.
16
'cause
does
he's
not
being
hit.
flanked.
He's not being flanked, and he's got the cloud
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
he's
lightning
got the
swirling around him
blessing.
as well.
21.
21 does not hit.
Wowza. That's a rough one.
It's not good.
Okay. Well, kind of don't want to blow anything else on him, so I'll end my turn.
Sure. Your turn ends. Passes to Yane. Yanni. Oh, just looking for the monster manual. It's literally right in front of me.
All right. I'm going to rage,
Sure.
and then I'm going to move a little bit over just so I can hit this guy. I'm going to actually, I'm going to attack right away.
Why are we letting the other one go?
You're right there with him. You're
All
fine.
right.
He's got the dodge action.
Miss. Wait. 25 hits.
I was advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit that.
No, do it.
no, do it. Yeah. Okay.
He's a
Sure.
cheerleader.
12. That happens.
And then I'll attack again. Do you want me to roll again?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no. Sorry. No,
He already
No,
rolled.
you were just
You're
gonna use
fine.
that?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
You're gonna make
All
another.
right. All right.
There's no reason why you wouldn't make 2 attacks there.
No, I know. I just
so-
know if-
Are you raging right now?
yeah. So it's +3 per each one.
Okay. So
15, 16, that's 31.
16. 31. That's pretty juicy.
Spell concentration.
He does have to make concentration checks. Oh, and I forgot about that. So,
Yeah, do we
Fun
take it?
fact.
Guys,
This
you
might
weren't
Yeah.
supposed to just
fun
we're
fact.
supposed to say anything about the lightning bolts.
Wait, I
Yeah.
got moved.
Or spells.
Yeah. So when you moved from that position, Tammin, you triggered his spell, Rings of Volition, and
Are we sure
you
that spell
need to
wasn't a
make-
concentration spell, though?
It is not a concentration spell. So you need to make a dex saving throw.
I need to do it
18.
as well.
Yes, you do.
Do I save or
You,
not?
you save, yeah.
Okay.
10 save.
10 does not save.
Does he have advantage on saving
So
throws? That's
you
crazy.
take 26 lightning damage, reduced to 13, Tammin.
Okay.
And Yane, you take 30 lightning damage.
Jeepers.
Wow.
All right.
That
Does the spell still
leaves
persist, or is it just a one-time?
so the spell fades around you, and the
Okay.
spell fades around Yane.
Right. Makes
Uh,
Still-
Okay.
Your
fine.
horses that are underneath you, that you're connected to. Well, Tammin, you're not connected with your horse really, because you fly away. You fly around, right?
I said that I didn't.
You didn't actually. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Rip.
Okay, so your horse is fried.
Yeah.
So when that happens,
Fine.
that means your horse dies. So why don't
Correct.
you make a dex check to see if you keep your feet? Okay, you're fine. You can continue with your movement like you did before. Yane, you need to see if you can keep your feet.
What the
You
fuck?
do. You do. You're fine.
Okay.
It's not that bad. And so you're good. All sorted. Your horses are dead. Very very much crispy nuggets. Okay. That ends your turn, Yane. Unless you want to use something else with your bonus action.
No, I can't.
Haldir.
Am I just gonna shoot into this dodging bitch? Does dodge work against ranged attacks?
I believe it does.
I think so too, but I wasn't sure.
Combat dodge
It's all attack rolls, I think.
on attacks. Any attack roll made against you. Spell attack.
Yeah.
You might also have advantage on dex saves. Yes.
I think it's worth it. I'm gonna scorching bolt this guy again.
Let's see. Ooh,
21?
21.
21 hits.
Huge.
11
Coco.
damage.
He did eat a health potion.
18, that's a miss. Oof. Jeepers. Got some
So
Some
11
booty
fire
rolls,
damage.
Yeah, those are some booty rolls. But you did connect with one of them, and he was looking extremely haggard before he took that health potion. He looked a little bit better after, but
I
Oh boy. He's gonna quicken.
think it might be the right play.
We have more giants hitting him on us, so yes.
We have more monsters of any kind. We have no idea.
Eh,
We can assume
Pretty
they're
sure
giants.
that we know they're giants, yeah. They sounded like giants, I'm assuming, right? We heard him yell.
yes,
Well, seeing as how we had a
the
list
tenors may be a little
last
bit
time,
different.
I'm a little skeptical. Could
Let
be
me
anything.
just double check what the fucking cost of Quicken Spell is, because there are 6 million things with sorcery points, and it's
You
literally
cast
impossible to remember them all.
When you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the
Alright,
casting
just
time to
kidding.
1 bonus
Yeah.
action.
I'm doing it.
Can you cast
Scorching
2
Ray.
spells in 1 turn, though?
I mean, that's what technically in the rules, no. But you told us like a ton of times we can, and that's what we've been doing.
Sure. But I thought it was one's a cantrip and one's not a cantrip.
No, that's what it is technically in the rules, but this is what we've been doing. Is all.
That's
I
not
see.
what I've been allowed to do, but I'm not a sorcerer.
Yeah,
so
I
don't
thought
know.
that we've only been doing 1 spell a turn.
That's definitely not
not-
what I've been doing.
Yeah, I
Well,
just assumed you're special. I don't know sorcerers.
So
Yeah.
we didn't need to. But if you want
No,
to change it, that's
yeah.
fine.
It is just 1 spell and 1 cantrip that you can do if you cast 2 spells in 1 turn.
As long as those spells.
New
not
rule,
match.
new rule, boys. All right.
I don't think so. Misha's
Oh,
been definitely.
we
It
have
doesn't
fun.
matter.
Yeah.
I'll firebolt this
The
bitch.
DM has
Fuck,
ruled.
dude. Why am I rolling so bad? It's
Yeah,
impossible.
plus 10 and you rolled a 12 and 11.
That's
Yikes.
actually ass. All right, that's my turn.
That's good. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so the giant that is next to you, Yane and Tammin. What to do? It's just gonna make its attacks against Yane. It saw that it got pretty crispy from that attack, so might as well swing on Yane.
Hope your AC's high, buddy.
18.
It's pretty good.
28.
That's shirtless.
That's shirtless.
That's that raging shit.
So you get hit once.
Okay.
Let's make sure I do that right.
And I have resistance to bludgeoning.
Nice. So you take 21 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to half to 10, let's say. And then you take 5 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And then with the spell that they have on them, they can move without taking attacks of opportunity, if I recall correctly.
I don't recognize their spell.
Yeah, that is correct.
That is
The
correct.
Storm Sisters?
Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
Let's see. So, and it increases their move speed. Where to go? I think they're just going to take a step back to right there. Okay. They're kind of playing on the defensive a little bit. You know, they're like taking steps back. They're not diving in. They're biding time to some extent. But that passes their turn to Misha. What do? You can hear rustling in the forest behind you.
Yeah, no, I'm still intent on like writing the hell out of this. But I will cast Beacon of Hope on everybody, and then
Beacon of Hope.
can my horse do the dash action, or do I have to do the dash action?
So the way that they've been doing it is your horse just takes the dash action, and that's
Okay,
fine
that's
for right now.
that's how the rules
Yeah.
are. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I just want to make sure I can actually do it. So I've got plenty of movement to make it up to Tammin, so he can hop on my horse's ass. I'll extend my
Am
my
I
hand to
allowed
him.
to do that with like a reaction or something? I don't know. On her turn.
You could potentially. So, but when you do your Beacon of Hope, you do have to. It's a 30-foot range.
Oh, is it only 30 feet? Oh
It's
shit.
only
30
30
feet
foot range.
range.
So you could get
So I'm gonna have to
into
get to
here, and you could tag everybody
range.
here.
Yeah.
You could get if you wanted to get
Can
on
I
top
move
of me. You
here
could
and
do
then
that
move there?
because it's within 30
Oh, I
feet
could.
range.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
gains the maximum healing. That's pretty good. Okay.
Oh, that's true. If people don't know, any healing you do is max healing. So your second win.
Good.
Sorry, Carol, you already. I was gonna do it, but you. I was gonna be like, no. Okay, it's fine.
That's actually a really good combo. Anyways, okay, fair enough.
Here's the
What does
win.
that do?
Max
That
healing for
does
any
that right
any
there.
healing you do. So that I think it says any healing. So potions, second wind, spells.
And then so Tammin,
Is dead.
you could potentially use your reaction to do that. I would say that that's fine. If you can make an attack,
Is it
I'd
like
say
a
you can hop on a
roll
horse.
to see if I get on there, or is it like just
No.
it happens?
You know, you can do it.
Okay,
That's fine.
I will
Just
do
You
that.
like-
just know that now you're on top of a horse, and if for
Yeah, I
whatever reason the
understand that.
horse dies, you will be prone,
I-
or you will
Yeah,
have
I'll have
potential
to
to
make
be
the
dead.
check again.
I
That's
would
fine,
say you
We're
guys would have to
running
make that check with disadvantage since
because
there's
we're
two of you
both on there. That's fine.
Wait. So oh shit, I should have calculated the distance. Once I've picked him up, am I stuck here?
I would say it
You
would take
used
too
your
much
action.
of the actual
Yeah.
time in game for him to
Okay.
also get up there.
Gotcha. All right, that's fine.
Okay,
Halder's also still on the horse, so that's good, I guess.
that
Yeah.
passes Misha's turn, I believe,
Yes.
to Kirill's turn.
Am I in like attack range of this guy still, or no?
You need to move towards him to swing on him.
But I still got lightning shit.
You
in my
still
face.
have lightning all around you.
Not just my lightning, but his lightning.
His double lightning.
Double lightning all the way.
Oh man, I forgot. So you guys would have taken additional damage from the Rings of Volition because they had the lightning spell. It doesn't matter. Just go.
Fuck it, I'm moving over here.
Okay,
Oh,
make a
boy.
dexterity save.
And that's +2 from Storm Sisters and +1 from Ring of Spell Protection. That's 9.
Okay, so you make your save.
Does that include your aura?
Yeah,
like
not
+3
19
aura.
includes my aura.
Okay, well, you make your save. So you take 21 points of lightning damage reduced to 10.
It does? Doesn't your aura? There's no way it does. But anyway, go ahead.
Wait, what aura?
Your
you have,
aura
like,
protection that you have for being a paladin that's level 6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should probably just, like
you have
add that
advantage.
to all your
You don't have
saves.
advantage, but you have +3 to every saving throw, basically. Except
Okay.
death saves.
All right, well, it's a fucking 22 then. Regardless, I made the save. I'm gonna smack this thing with a sword.
Sure.
Is that still taking the dodge action?
Yeah, it
remember
hasn't
if
had its
it's-
turn yet.
Yeah. Jeez. Sucks. Oh, boy.
So both miss.
All right then. I'm just gonna have my turn then.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I like the sound of that. What does he want to do? I think he's just gonna turn around and swing on you. There's nothing
Oh boy, that
nothing
horse.
for it. Yeah, actually, I was just reminded. I am gonna swing on your horse first.
Oh god.
So 27 hits your horse.
Yes.
It's a fucking pile of spilled guts.
No,
It's
no.
magical.
Magical.
How much hit points did your horse
Oh, that's
have?
right. He has
20.
the paladin horse.
20?
Yes.
Fuck. Wait, no.
I already took 10.
He already took 10. So 17 knocks him down. Make a dexterity save.
I don't need to. This horse turns into
It
Like,
turns
it-
into
mist.
ghost and mist, and then you just drop to the ground.
Sure.
Floats to the ground.
He's like
Floats
making
to
up
the
his
ground.
own
I don't
rules. I love
know.
that.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
feather
he's
fall.
Making up his own rules.
Gracefully to the
still
ground.
feather fall dead. He does wink out of existence. You still
Do
need
I
to
have
keep
the
your
option
feet.
to die instead?
All right, that's plus.
I was gonna say that
eight.
it didn't have to be very high because you
Well,
you know
I also have +3 from aura protection, +2 from storm.
Yeah,
so
what's
two
your
plus
what's
eight.
your charisma mod?
that's true.
It's six-
That's true.
It's +3, right?
I'd
it's
say you
plus
do
two.
keep your feet.
Oh,
Then.
plus
He's
2.
just
So
above
you
a
only
10.
have +2 because the aura protection is whatever your charisma mod is added to every save.
Second swing misses. Bonus action. Man, it's really not a lot to do with bonus actions. Oh wait, yes there is. He's gonna cast Twin Bolt at you.
Holy,
Awesome.
Holy.
these guys are Kirils.
Except better looking.
But he misses.
I don't know about that. That's mean.
Kill him.
Sorry.
Okay. Also, it really wouldn't have done very much damage to you, anyways.
So it's his turn. He doesn't have the dodge action anymore.
It does not have the dodge action anymore.
Fucking kill it.
At the end of his turn, Kirill, you can hear the sounds of feet stamping behind you and coming out of the forest behind you.
We're
Okay.
fucked.
And just a quick look over your shoulder reveals that there is a hill giant quickly closing the distance towards you.
Oh boy.
But that's the end of his turn. Okay. That passes to Tammin.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm
You're on a
along for the
horse.
ride on Misha's horse, so I'll pull out my bow and shoot my best shot at this guy. This
Yep.
guy right over
I
here.
figured. Yeah.
That is a 26 to hit,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
these will be normal arrows, by the way. But I will expend a superiority die to.
Back to
Game,
Tau.
you're re-rolling already?
Yeah, we're rolling back to Tau.
Did it show that I did that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it did. That's
11
hilarious.
piercing, and I'll do a trip attack. I don't know if these are considered large or if they're gargantuan or whatever the hell the next one is.
Large or smaller. These are huge.
Okay, so it's just +5 damage then.
Okay.
That's a rip.
I mean, you can switch
So
if
it's
you
a
want
16.
to. Okay.
We'll switch-
He's still alive.
We'll switch to
He's on his last
no. We'll just
literal
keep
hit point.
it. UA as 1. Oh, let's do that. It didn't roll higher.
Why'd you
Funny.
use a magic arrow?
No, this is perfect.
Yeah, I was
'Cause
wondering why you didn't.
True.
I have like 3 of them
left.
left.
I shouldn't have said. Yeah. Go. What are you gonna do?
Hold on, man. Chill out.
You gotta do.
I'm gonna shoot him again, dude. With a
No,
14 to
no,
hit.
You're not.
Damn it.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna blow action surge and shoot him again.
Okay. You can do that.
All right, one
Shoot
more.
him again. 21.
21
Shoot him again.
hits.
It
21
misses?
Well, 21. Yes, yeah, that one doesn't have the blessing.
Wait,
Yep,
so
down.
it doesn't? Okay.
Down.
like-
One
Alrighty.
magic arrow or action surge, guys.
Dude, I didn't know what
Action
HP
surge
he
comes
has.
back.
The only
Yeah.
reason you guys are triggered is because Tom made the mistake of
Yeah,
telling us how much
exactly.
HP he had.
Yeah.
That's
No, no,
literally
no.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
just, if I had, hey, you do you, baby. But 5 magic arrows. I was
I'm also
fighting,
going to expel
3 giants.
Second Wind, which is
Now's a good
given
time.
Beacon of Hope, so it's
Oh.
+17 for me, which puts me back
Correct.
to full HP.
Since we're both on the same horse, can he control can he slap my horse's butt? Maybe?
No, your horse can only
I think it
move
can be
one
controlled only
time
by
on your
you,
turn.
right?
No.
Yeah,
Damn.
one time, one turn, and it has the same initiative order as you do.
That's it for me, I guess. Or actually, I'll use Twin Bolt. Or no, I can't. I just use fucking
use a bonus
this.
action.
Never mind. That's my turn.
Okay.
Let's make my 8th attack.
Yeah.
Spiders are
Okay.
broken.
We
The end-
still have an exhaustion point, right? We never got rid of
Doesn't
it.
It doesn't affect your
doesn't affect saves or attack rolls.
attacks.
You
I'm-
do
I'm-
though.
Well, it will for me
Oh, you're talking
later
about
on.
because if you make
Yeah,
your
that's what. If I wanted to do frenzy.
Misha.
Don't do that. That's a really bad idea.
not going to. Don't worry.
Okay.
I want to run a saddle career, but I
No,
can't possibly
no,
pick up
sorry,
another
no,
person.
it's not your turn yet.
Damn it.
What it is,
It's
whose
this
turn
guy's
it
turn.
is the giant in the south who's
Yeah.
got a boulder in his hand,
Oh no.
Oh, hi,
dude.
giant.
and
what
he's targeting your horse.
Of course
and
he is.
You guys.
Why do you hate our horses so
Fucker.
much?
That's just what any intelligent creature would do.
He hates cans.
I hate them.
Are these creatures that intelligent?
I don't know.
Stone giants are not any stupider than an average human. More
Especially
stupid,
the
rather.
word stupider.
But hill giants, who I'm currently playing, are stupider than the average person. But horses are easier to hit than people on top of horses. So, your horse takes 32 points of damage.
Well, we're right back where we started, Misha. Let's make some disadvantaged deck saves.
Yep.
Ooh.
Tip your feet. Misha, you're on the ground.
Wow, 15 didn't save. Wow. Shit.
Disadvantage.
Oh, that's right.
Did I get my aura protection?
Do they have disadvantage because
Are
they're
they
both on the same
30
horse
feet?
or what?
Oh, you were just
No.
out of range,
Yeah,
dude. Oh.
Y'all lost the spell too. Then I'm assuming I took damage when I fell.
You did not.
I did not. Oh,
I mean,
then never mind.
it would be 6. It would be a d6 if I made you take damage.
I'm sorry,
say
it's-
you didn't need to.
It's actually 10 feet right now, aura around you. It becomes 30 feet
Just-
at level 18.
Yeah, 30
Drop
would
my
be
phone.
bonkers.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground, Misha, on the
Alright.
cobbles.
Spell still
But you-
ends, but we're not supposed
Would
to be
it though? Why?
killing giants. Oh wait, I have
Yeah.
11. That's
Yeah.
never mind. Spell still going.
Yes. So that passes that giant's turn. He only gets to throw one rock, unfortunately. So now it is Yane's turn.
Yanni. Okay. I'm gonna move over this fuck. And I'm going to oh shit, where did my thing go? There it goes. I'm going to
Stankety
What did I wanna
stank
do?
stank.
no, I wanted a great weapon master. So -5 penalty to my attack roll. To add +10 if I hit. Fuck me. Right in the pooper.
Hmm.
Alright, I'll attack again.
Are you taking these reckless attacks?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So those miss.
Yeah.
That's Storm
You do.
Sisters, man.
They
Crazy.
certainly do. Yeah. Okay. Was that past your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you frenzying?
Nope.
You're getting it
You sure?
debated.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking not frenzying. Shut up. Go on.
Haldir, it's your turn.
Haldir's frenzying.
What's it require to get off your horse? What kind of
Half your movement.
what if you don't have any movement? Because I was like trying to go like here or something and then get off my horse.
Half of your horse's movement.
So you can go 30 feet.
So say you dash. Yeah. 30 feet. Well, it would be 90 feet.
Well,
Or
wait.
the way that
Oh,
we
yeah,
went
he
by
could
now.
dash and then dismount at 90
Yeah.
feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't want to be on a horse? How come?
Dude, the horses in combat are pointless. Everybody should know that by now.
They do get
move
you to where
me
you want to
faster,
go.
but then they die instantly.
Yeah, but there's a time to get off them, which is right now. I get off the horse.
Okay.
Yeah, the next time I go to a town that isn't completely desolate and ruined, I'm gonna get some heavy ass horse.
And I think it's time to blow some loads or something. We're getting fucked on.
Oh, there's, too many of them.
There are
yeah,
a lot of
which is why I don't think
Well,
we can.
there's
run.
more
I
coming. Is
think
the
we
other
gotta-
thing.
We gotta kill some of these fucks.
Well, the time for running is gone. We've lost too many horses.
Until you're dead, the time for running is always available.
We
I
got-
guess that's
These
true.
guys got pretty big, long
They have
legs.
boulders. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like 50 of them, so
Says
Well,
who?
time to smash.
Says our ears.
Time to smash.
I'm gonna cast haste, and let me just look up how many points I have to spend to do the double thing. I think I have enough, but
Twin cast.
yeah, it's impossible to remember all the fucking sorcery spell points.
Equal to the spell's level. Target a second creature in range with the
All right,
sorcery.
perfect. I have enough. I am casting haste on not Tammin, sorry. Yane and Kirill.
Okay. They are hasted.
I will end my turn.
Sure. Sounds good. Okay. Sure. That passes to this giant.
All right, this time I'm going to bring up a notepad and actually count the rounds. Seems like a good idea.
So he is going to Misha, just off the top of your head, when do you get your second channel divinity use in a day? Do you know
I want to say I already have it.
the level that you get it at?
Oh,
Level 20,
I
Tom.
want to see like
I don't think so.
I don't think that ogre has it.
I think it's level 6. But let me check.
I wish I had my book with me.
Channel divinity 2 per rest is level 6.
It's level 6. Okay, well then they
Yeah.
definitely have another one. So they are going to move to the middle here.
Is that provoke from Yang?
No, they don't.
Okay. Oh, that's right. He's got Storm Sisters. Fucker.
He had Storm Sisters. Because what he's going to do is... Oh, I could... No, I should just start swinging. He'll make 2 attacks against Haldir.
What?
Yeah.
He's
swinging on you.
provoking.
He's not provoking nothing.
Definitely provoked Yane, right?
He is
Storm
Storm
Sister's
Sister's blessing.
That makes you not provoke attacks of opportunity?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
I use it all the
Fuck is
time.
that
It's so dumb.
the most retarded spell I've ever heard? But okay,
Bro.
go ahead.
Have you not noticed me running around like
Yeah.
Sonic for the past
Yeah.
3 months?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just assumed you were getting hit. Or like not getting hit because you have really high IC.
Both.
No. It's just not getting hit.
Yeah. You just become an actual monster.
Oh,
So
boy,
20 with the
Haldir.
first swing.
I cast shield.
That's
Is
what
that
I
what it's
thought.
called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that bring your AC to? You get your spell
20.
caster's proficiency.
It brings because what's it do by default?
+5.
Been a while. +5. So, is it I get to have my proficiency bonus, or is I
Yeah,
get
your
to add
spell
my
caster
spellcaster
proficiency.
modifier?
Your proficiency mod
Oh,
with the spell.
okay, yeah, 23.
It's 23. Okay, the second one hits. Deals oh, wow, terrible roll. 16 points of damage,
Okay.
3 of which is lightning. Not that it matters. You make a concentration check.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Word.
I
Oh,
love
I
that
clicked
you're
the
an
wrong button.
Indiana.
17. You said I took 16 points of damage?
And then he's going to cast Healing Word on his buddy who is on the ground. So he is no longer on the ground currently. Well, he actually is still on the ground, but he is not unconscious. And that ends his turn. So Misha,
You're prone, right?
Am I prone?
I think you failed your
you're
deck save.
you're prone.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
So it's half my movement to get up.
correct.
I get up. And I'm just checking. Okay, so a spell is a bonus action I can do, and then the spell that's a cantrip I can cast. Then is how we're doing.
Yeah, you could do it either way. Like it was a spell that was a higher level that was a bonus action. You could cast that and then have a cantrip as your action, or the other way around.
I'll
Please
do.
refer to episode 3 evidence.zip.
Yeah, I'll do a spiritual weapon on the guy. Right. I guess the guy who just got up.
Okay, you can make a attack roll. So you could place the spiritual weapon in such
Is
a
that
way
flanking?
that would
I was gonna-
make it flank.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would hit. Yeah. 11 points of force damage. He's still alive.
And I'm gonna try to toll the dead on it.
That's probably a good idea.
It's thematic.
All right. Hey, come on, make the save.
How wise are these creatures?
He does not make the save.
And he would take 16 plus 2, whatever.
Well, he is unconscious then.
Nice.
And
Wait till
with
my turn.
movement, I'm going to.
Oh my god.
I'm going to move that.
In which direction? He's a swing on you.
He's got that kind of a reach.
He's got
He's
15
got
foot
it.
reach.
Behind?
Yeah.
He swung. Look where he swung on out there.
Sure.
He's got a huge reach.
I'll take it.
This guy can provoke from attacks from behind, dude. It's
He
fucking
can
OP.
do that. Everybody
His
can do
arms
that.
go all the way around in a circle. He's
Just
Yeah.
like a top.
very-
He spins like a
very
top.
He's like a
flexible.
Beyblade, dude.
Yeah. He is actually like I was. Yeah, he doesn't have like a whirlwind attack. Otherwise, you definitely would have taken it. So he does hit you. I keep on forgetting the 6 there, but 23 points of damage. 6 or 5 of which is lightning.
That's a,
That
that's a 13.
That's a 13, yeah. So you're safe because it's 23 halved to like 12. So you're good. Okay, but what did you even have a spell going? Oh, right.
Everybody,
still a
if they
beacon.
heal, they can still
Yeah.
heal.
Okay. That's ends his or no. That's your turn. Do you do anything else? You did your cat.
Nope,
Yeah,
that was
you did it.
everything.
Yeah. Kirill.
Wait. So who resurrected this giant again? It was the other
This
giant.
guy. Yeah, the one in the
Yeah.
middle of the road.
What kind of spell was it? Again.
It was
Word.
healing word. That's what they did.
So we might be able to do that again.
Yeah, you want to stab that guy 3 times?
Do I have to do it 3 times?
You have to do it 2 times
Ooh, okay.
because they are
Ooh.
automatic criticals, so they
Which
take
is
2 death
2
saves.
death saves.
I'm gonna beat him in the face.
You kill him 2
Are you
times.
like,
you don't.
are you
You
gonna
don't have
stomp
to.
on his face?
You don't
He's
have to roll, right?
unconscious,
You
can
just
yeah, you
you
can.
obviously it
Yeah.
because he's on the ground.
Unconscious person who you're in melee range with, you
You auto-crit.
automatically hit, automatically crit.
Alright, I'm hitting him twice.
Okay.
Yes, he is
dead.
actually dead. He's a little.
Hello, friends.
Okay. You move up into him with the bonus action, sure. Okay.
Can
Anything
attack
else?
again.
Yeah, couldn't he
Does he-
technically, since those are critical
Yeah, I
hits,
gave him haste,
Oh,
so
there
he
you
can
go.
attack.
and
Whoops.
Great Weapon Master did?
There we go.
Lamb.
That's a nice one.
You got any smites left?
Yes, I got level 1s.
Now would be the time to use them.
Damn.
Jeepers. Okay, so 15, 26, 39,
Oh
48.
my goodness.
Okay.
Got a regular crit fisher here.
Jiminy crickets. Okay,
Cricket.
that was a
I would
dirty
also like
swing.
to. I would also like to question if after all he rolls, he's still maintaining his concentration.
He needs to make
Make what?
impossible
4
concentration
con
check
saves?
right now. Well, no, it's just one attack
Oh.
that dealt.
I guess
48
that's
points
true.
of damage.
Okay,
So
yeah,
he has to critical his save, pretty much, and he does not. So he loses concentration on his channel divinity.
There can be only one.
There can be only
There
one.
can be
person
only
receiving
one.
a blessing, yeah. All right. That happens. Is that the end of your turn?
I also want to shout to Tammin, flank him and stab him in the ass.
Oh my god. Okay.
Right.
I'll
in
give him the
butthole.
nod,
And now end of my turn.
which I assume he can see.
Yeah.
Through his body.
Through the yeah.
There's a lot of gap in the legs, dude.
He peers underneath his legs.
Gonna
Oh,
move
balls.
forward a little bit
They're all,
more.
there's a big swinging something in there too, because these giants are very clearly nude.
They are not. They are actually wearing armor.
Tom would never have nude characters in his games.
24 to hit Haldir from a boulder from behind.
Oof, that's a big one. A big one.
That's a roll hack. Yeah, that hits by 1.
Ooh. 16 plus 8, man. Can't. Nothing I can do
24?
about it. Yeah.
Ooh, woo.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
How we looking there, Hal? There.
Okay. I do not save. Wow, that's pretty bad.
So,
So
Kirill
face
and
fades.
Yane, you can do nothing on your next turns.
Fuck.
Yikes.
That passes his. Well, should he want to? He doesn't have any more rocks. He's got to run forward. That's as far as he gets, so.
Pretty unlucky roll there, boys.
Yeah, that's pretty damning.
Closer.
I've rolled pretty awful in general this evening. How much damage did I take? You said 19?
19, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Tammin. One giant down,
I'm running
One
up
in the
on
mix.
him, swinging on him.
swinging on him. Sure.
You should give him the ass.
17.
17 does
Fuck.
not hit.
25.
hits.
for
That hits.
26. That's an 11.
Okay.
And we'll do a menacing attack again for another +4. But he has to make a DC 15 wisdom save. Or be frightened.
Okay. All right. He makes it safe.
Okay.
But you did 15 points of damage. I marked down 11 so far, so number 3. Okay. Is that your turn?
I will do Twin Bolt, I guess. 21. Critical.
Critical.
Can those... I don't even know if that
Yes.
can-
Yeah.
Okay, so
You do roll
1d4.
another 1d4
2d4.
each. 1d4 each. Roll it 2 times. Because if they add up to the equal number, they do not.
I hear you.
So that's 7 plus 6.
6. So 13.
Nice. That's a pretty good cantrip right there. Coming in handy right now.
If someone's making these broken spells, I don't know who it is.
As both people is using them. All right. Tammin, that ends your turn. Hill Giant in the south is going to it's only got 40 feet of movement. It can't make it to Misha. Oh, wait. They've got 10-foot reach.
You sound so excited when you said that. Wait.
Wait. 10-foot reach. Oh, and he gets to make 2 attacks. That's nice.
Oh no.
Let's see here. 21 to hit Misha.
Yep.
19 to hit Misha.
Yep.
Oh boy.
This isn't good.
You already like
Payback
took
for
half
the
my health
sycophants.
in one hit, so I'm pretty probably
34.
I'm dead.
Unconscious Misha.
Well, the question is actually, what were the hits and what order did they hit it?
It was 6. No, yeah, 6, 11, 16 for the first swing,
Okay.
and then
So
the
I
second.
wasn't dead yet.
Okay, and then the second swing was 2, 6, so 8, 13, 17.
So no saving.
Is that
throws.
right? I do the math right? It does. It calculates 34. In any case, you're unconscious. Tammin, you sitting at full life? Oh, that can't be.
It is.
You didn't. You took damage from the lightning.
When?
He used first
He
win.
healed with the second
Yeah,
one
he's
for
second
a
one.
lot.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
the max from Beacon of
You
whatever.
saved. Yeah, you saved the spell, so you didn't take that much either. All
I've
right.
been big chilling this whole fight.
I'm not happy about that.
Good, hit me. Attack me.
I might
Don't
just
you-
have to do that.
Don't you
Yeah.
have the taunt one?
No more superiority die though.
Mm.
Yane,
Yeah.
it's your turn. You can't do anything.
Nope.
Haldir, it's your turn.
I rolled a 1, dude. That's so fucking ass. Jeepers. How bad does this guy right in front of me look?
He does not look particularly good. You would say he's at a third of his life. He's bloodied.
I don't know if I can get through that.
You do have a ring that makes you do max damage.
More.
That's true.
I would say if there was a time to use a cursed ring, this might be one of them.
What if I just fireball myself in these 2 fucking giants,
Oh my
boys?
God.
Not the
Burn
worst
them.
idea I've ever had. I
You
think
could try and move instead of fireballing yourself. That is also a possibility.
Could you like Misty
I'm
step
gonna-
away with a
I'd
bonus
double
action,
provoke,
then
dude.
fireball?
no,
I mean, you would just have to stay within 15 feet of. Well, the
Oh,
one
'cause
behind
there's
you.
a reach, you
So,
say,
yeah,
you mean?
yeah. So the
So
one
you're saying
behind
I
you.
could go like here or something, and I don't provoke? Is that what you mean?
That would be correct. Yes.
I assume I can position this to not hit Kirill.
Yep.
I mean, this guy takes up like 4 squares, right?
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, he's gigantic. He takes up 4 squares. He's huge, really. So you cast a fireball. You roll damage.
More. Boom. I mean, I don't even need to roll damage, right?
You do need to roll damage, but it looks like you did, which is
It did.
33.
It's a pretty
Do
decent
you
roll.
want? Do you want to? Because
I mean, there's this giant behind me
Yeah.
too, right? Like,
yeah. No, I'm saying. I'm just asking.
I
You
said
don't have-
more.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
said more. Okay. So what you see happens. I mean, you put together a pretty good fireball right there, but you're in a desperate situation. So
that's
you utter the
48, by
word
way.
more, and you feel the flames in front of you just burst. It's like the most perfect fireball you've ever seen cast ever. It just everything aligns in a most beautiful way in the arcane. You just see it crystal clear. It's beautiful. And so they need to make saves. With that guy's at -1. That's pretty good. What's your save?
Max
again,
rolled
Corey?
fireball is what,
16.
48 damage?
Yeah.
Plus
Crazy.
you have your modifier, right? So,
Yeah. Plus,
Plus
is that in
5.
there? No, that's yeah. So it's
So
48 plus
53? Shit.
12. Mm-hmm.
53. They do both make their saves. So
Dexterous boys.
they
Yeah, these
just
are
got
some-
there. They just got really lucky.
New Nikes
Um,
on these giants.
I mean, the stone giants do look like people who'd wear Nike. The hill giants, not so much.
My save can't go any higher. 3.
So I'm sorry. What was your 16 was your save?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 17 and a 21.
Says so right there.
And it's 53 halved, so 26. Is that right? Yeah, 26.
And bonus action. Do I second wind or drink a potion? Probably drink a potion. What is it? 2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2 is the basic ass potion.
7. And this guy's still kicking, huh?
They both are just barely there. Well, no, the other giant's perfectly fine. You scorched off all his hair, though, so he looks even worse than he did before.
We're dead, boys.
That one really fucked us.
I just rolled terrible this whole night, actually.
Kirill, it's your turn. You don't have a turn.
That's right.
Giant's turn. He is going to this
Oh,
hill
boy.
giant up here. He's going to close the remaining distance on Haldir, the man who scorched all of his luscious brown white hair and attempt to kill you.
Yep.
That is a natural 20 on the first swing. Let's see. So that is okay, so the first 3d8 was a 7, 8, and 8. The second one was a 1, 3, and a 2, so that's 6 on top of the 28. So 34.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Okay. Another person down. Another one bites the dust. Tamman. Actually, he's gonna step over your body and he's gonna swing on Kirill.
Who is stunned?
Not stunned.
He's just
Oh,
incapacitated.
I
of
thought it was
some-
stunned. My bad.
He can do. He's no more weak defense. He's like everything's the same. He just can't do anything on his turn.
Gotcha. Okay. That's good. I guess.
Kirill, you get hit.
What the?
26. So 21 points of damage.
-3.
-3.
We gotta get every little bonus we can, and we're gonna win.
Yeah,
here.
you do.
Yeah.
All right. That ends its turn.
Does that make it
Oh,
my
God,
turn?
boys?
It does make it your turn, yes.
Okay, I'll run over to Misha's body.
Action
This
to
guy
heal somebody
wants to-
else.
Yeah, I have a minor healing potion that I would like to pour into her mouth.
Okay.
That takes my action, right?
It does.
Let me roll. What is that? A 2d4 plus 2 or 1?
Mm-hmm. +2.
You heal 8 HP, Misha.
Cough up some blood, and I look up at you and like, oh god, again.
I slap her on
Like,
the
ah,
cheek
here
as
we
I
go.
get up and run back into the fight. And I run
Take 1 point of damage.
over here. But I do not have anything else to do. I guess I can twin bolt.
You have to have had made
I
an
have
attack.
to have made an attack. Okay, I cannot do anything else. That will be the end of my turn.
Okay. The other hill giant will go. And
I thought she was
seeing-
next.
and seeing that Misha is back
I was,
in.
I was wondering why you dropped a potion on my
Yeah, I
mouth.
don't
in the
know why you
middle
didn't
of
interpose
stab-
yourself between yourself and the giant.
I just said that I thought
yeah.
she was next on the
Yeah.
initiative order.
Oh,
So, with advantage because you're prone.
I'm
Well,
dead,
right.
whatever it is.
19 hits.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
And so it's 3d8. 17, so you're unconscious again.
Yep.
So you pick up Misha, you slap her on the cheek. He slaps her upside the head with the club, back into the dirt, grins at you with this huge shit-eating grin, and steps up to you and takes a swing at you.
I'm sure he does eat shit.
You guys ready for an evil party?
I am.
Oh,
No, I didn't.
16 plus 8, 24.
24 will hit. Damn, these plus
21
eighters.
points of damage.
Okay.
Yane,
Oh my god.
it's your turn.
Please kill this big guy.
Yeah, we have to. And
We have to.
fucking Carol has to heal everyone else.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to. Oh, I guess. I'm going to use Reckless Attack.
Yes. I think I have to use a bonus action to go into a rage again because nobody attacked you and you didn't attack.
Oh, that's. Well. You can go. Oh, yeah. Lasts for a minute. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Then I have to go. Okay. All right.
Well, you can still do a frenzied attack.
Yeah. No, I know.
Not a frenzied attack.
A reckless.
A
Yeah.
reckless swing. Yeah.
I just didn't think about the loss of rage. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna attack this fuck.
You have advantage on your attacks. That it hits. 12 points of damage.
Alright, gonna
Is
attack
that
again.
with everything? That's what. Okay, he's alive.
You don't actually need the reckless attack, by the way. There's no
Yeah,
point because you're already flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
you're
true. Huh?
flanking. Or you can take a step right there. Anyway.
I never needed it anyways.
He never needed it anyways, and he's
17.
unconscious.
Yes. Yeah.
Fucks.
Oh, all right. That's a good swing in your favor. Okay.
Okay.
And I imagine that's your turn. You have
It
move
is.
left over. So if you want to move to engage somebody, you can.
Ooh. Let's see how much health I have. All right. I'm just gonna move. Yeah, straight. No, I'm gonna go over to Misha.
Okay.
It's
All right.
right in front of Misha.
All right. Sounds good. That passes Yane's turn. Haldir's turn.
Fail.
Almost a critical fail. Okay. Misha's turn. Actually, the giant also can make a save, and we'll see if. Nope, he fails. I was hoping for that nat 20. Misha also fails. Okay. All right. Okay, these two giants.
Hold up. Never mind.
It's not their turn. I'm just checking their health. Okay, so Kirill.
All right, I'm gonna stroll over here, put myself between Misha and the giant, and cast Lay on Hands on Misha for 30 points of healing.
Sorry, Haldir.
Okay. You do provoke an attack of opportunity from the guy behind you, though.
I don't. I still have Storm Sister's blessing on.
Okay, that's fine.
Gasping this time, I do not cough up blood. I'm very confused as I look at the Kirill.
Oof. Okay, that's
I feel
fine.
like I'm on cocaine. Wait.
Yeah.
That's your action. You don't have a bonus action available, I imagine.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Actually, could I use my bonus action to pull out my shield until the next?
Sure.
So I have another 2 AC.
That's perfectly reasonable. Okay. So it goes to this giant that's up here, who is going to flank Mr. Tammin. And
Let's see it,
going
let's see it.
to take his 2 swings.
Let's see it.
21
21 AC.
19 plus 8.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
another connect.
That plus 8. Shit.
15 for the first swing. Takes his second swing. Natural 20.
Oh no.
Nope. Reactionary crit that.
Oh, man.
Boom.
Okay.
We're pulling
All right.
this out, boys.
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes. 2 HP left.
Woohoo. That passes his turn to Tammin.
You only have 2 HP left? What the
Yeah, I've
fuck?
been getting fucked on.
That wasn't.
Oh, yeah, but didn't you say you were 4 HP? Like,
I was, and then he started
They hit-
smacking me.
Okay, so he got hit for 15. He got hit for 18. He got hit
Oh, I didn't-
for like 17.
I've been
Oh,
tanking, man.
I forgot he got hit on Misha's like after he did that. I thought he just had like 40 HP total, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, people
gonna swing on
love
this guy.
fuck around.
Twice.
Oh, okay. So you have to move closer to him to swing
Oh,
on
so
him.
I'm fucking screwed.
No, you're not. You don't leave the other guy's ring.
Okay, well, it's a 14.
Okay, but
so it
14,
doesn't
14
hit, right?
hits.
It does.
14 hits, yeah.
8
Eight.
whole damage.
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
13.
Use everything.
You already used this stuff. Okay, yep.
Twin bolt.
That hits, and it does another extra 8 damage. Okay. Solid chunk
That's
out of him.
it.
He is still kicking though. And so it goes to the
Fireball
one on
and
the
all that, and he's still up.
bottom's turn. There is just a whole bunch of juicy targets right there. What
Troll
to
uses
do?
body slam.
Well, he's going to hit Tammin in the back.
See you guys.
Or try to. 22.
Yep.
You're
I
unconscious.
am unconscious.
And then he is going to swing on Yane because Kirill is full of lightning and has a shield out as well. He does not have advantage though, so let me go with that. 20 to hit. I imagine that hits.
It does, yeah.
13
Yes, it
points
does.
of bludgeoning damage, reduced to half. So, 6. All right. That ends his turn to Yane.
All right. I'm going to attack this little fuck in front of me. He's not little, but
He's quite large.
quite beefy.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. 12
And
points
again.
of damage.
All right.
And then
Nice.
15. So
+6
my
from
plus.
rage.
Isn't that included
Plus
in?
3, plus 3.
it's not
the
included.
raging.
Okay. So 28 plus 6, 34. 34 points of damage total. Nice. That's a pretty healthy chunk out of him. Okay.
Fucking better be.
But he's still standing. Haldir, death save. Another fail.
Very good rolls, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Gotta heal him.
Giant death save. Succeeds. Misha, death save. Wait, you're alive. Shit.
Yeah,
Oh my
she's up.
god.
That's
Your
not
disappointment
good.
is palpable. So I'm gonna drop a healing word on Haldir so he gets the max, whatever the hell that is, because it's been so long. Plus your spell casting ability modifier. So 4, 8. Let me double check to make sure.
I believe it's
Yeah,
8.
he gets 8. That was a bonus action. Can I stay in this guy's range? Like, I don't want to leave his box. I just want to move here.
You can do that.
And be flanked.
Oh shit, I would be flanked, wouldn't I?
You
Yes.
would be.
I can't.
I like that position though.
I bet you do. I can't get.
To be fair,
you Tam.
even if you didn't move, like somebody's gonna be flanked. Like, you know what I'm
Don't
saying?
worry about it, Misha.
I'll
Just
flank
kill these
this
idiots.
guy.
If there's anybody who you don't want to be flanked, it's probably Misha
Yeah,
rather
exactly.
than
Yeah, I don't.
two people back there. Okay.
And
She's-
then
I mean,
I'll
you have-
do-
I'm just saying, like, if you can move freely in this area, which we've established you can essentially, then you can just move here, do whatever you want to do, and just move back, right?
Well, unless you move too close to this guy, which
So when you're flanking spells, do they have advantage on him?
What would happen is
if
she
it's
would
a
move here,
melee spell,
do her thing, and then she'd move back out
No.
and provoke from this guy.
if it's a ranged spell attack, flanking doesn't apply.
It's just a spell attack, I think. So I'm assuming it's a ranged spell attack.
You also still have
Don't believe there's any other variety of spell attack.
Yeah, I mean, like I can create a magical weapon, but then it's a weapon attack, which is completely different. But everything else is all.
Yeah.
spelling. Okay. So I'll cantrip then on him with the guy in front of us is the one that's being smashed by everybody, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll do a Toll the Dead on him. DC is actually 16 for that.
he fails. So 12 points. Or
14.
14 points. Okay.
Yeah.
Not looking great, but still got plenty in the tank. They're giants.
That ends my turn.
Alrighty. Kirill.
But he is
Let's
flanked now,
go, Kiro.
even if I'm not a good man.
All right. I don't know what I can do other than just try to beat him to death. Thank God he's being flanked.
Yep.
All right, so there's that, and I'm gonna smite him. Oh my God! What? Really?
You still have
And
Sisters.
Storm Sisters too.
All right. Well, that's cat. So 12, 15,
So 15
15 plus 15, 30.
Ooh.
Still alive, motherfucker. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. You get to roll another d6. Which, if you roll minimum, he is indeed dead. All right. That's another one down.
Interpose myself between. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna interpose myself between Misha and this guy,
Okay.
The
and
dead
then
guy?
I'm gonna end my turn. Yes, this ugly giant. How's he looking, bud? He took a fireball to the face.
Took a fireball and Tammin cut him up pretty good, but he's still alive.
Cool.
Tammin, how are you looking? And by Tammin, I mean Yang.
I am no longer conscious, Tom.
I'm pretty good.
You're pretty good.
I'm decent. I'm hurting, but I'm not in any scary
We are
position.
super close to dying, or we're at least super close to
Girl.
TPK.
I think technically at the
Still
beginning of
possible.
this turn, I had to use a bonus action to put my greatsword back.
So he's just kind of just now realizing that he's all by himself.
Yeah.
So
Grapple
he yells out something in giant that you can't hear. He's just trying to bellow out. It's like he's just panicking. And then he is going to step this way. And
He yelled
he's
out,
going
"Jesus
to
fucking Christ!"
take the defense, the dodge action. And no, he can't do that.
He's
He's got 13
creeping
AC. He's got to go
Oh.
in. So he's swinging on Tam or on
Yeah.
Yang.
I don't think that guy could kill you, and if he double crit him, actually,
Mm-mm.
Oh, he rolled
Let's not
27.
give encouragement now.
I'm just saying, barbarians are tanky. Like,
I've
really
still
big.
got some good life.
15 bludgeoning damage. First swing.
Okay, so that's
Takes the second one. Hits
7.
Yep. And does 19 points. So 9 on the second swing.
okay. So 16 overall.
I like how he's not even rolling AC on Yang. You take it, you getting hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
27 and 20.
Yeah, I heard it. And he
Yeah.
hit.
All right. Okay.
And barbarians really just don't have like very much AC at all.
No, they don't.
I've got 18. Yeah, I don't. have
That passes
crazy
his
AC.
turn, though. So it goes to Tammin.
Let's
I'm
see
feeling
if
it
I can
now.
death save.
That's a
That's a
success.
win.
Yane. Well, actually, the other giant gets to make a death save. He fails.
All right. Well, since you said he has a 13 AC, I'm going to Great Weapon Master attack this fuck.
Reasonable.
Fuck me, right?
That
in the pooper.
hits. That hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
So plus 10 on this.
So
24.
24 plus an additional 3, right? So plus
Yeah.
13. So 27.
And then I'm attack again.
Yep. Mhm.
Kick his ass.
That knocks him unconscious.
Kick his ass, leave ass.
Oh, man.
Heal me.
Great Weapon Master burns are pretty good. So for what you can tell,
We need to get the fuck
you're out of combat.
I'm gonna.
Do I die?
You got healed by Amisha, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, for 8 health.
I'm gonna give
I will-
give Tammin some healing, some cure.
Do you want me to do it since I'll heal for more since he's down?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, okay, so I'll just pop another healing word on. Actually, no, wait, I'll do a cure wounds on him because that's actually higher.
What is it, 8?
No,
No,
it's a
it's
little
way
bit
more than that.
Okay, what's the number?
I'm reading. 1d8 plus 4, so 8, 12.
Okay.
While this is happening, I'm gonna go cut one of these things' heads off and throw it in the bag.
All their heads.
A
We
bag
should
of
run,
holding.
though.
I drink a potion.
And after I do that, I'm just gonna start
Yeah, I
jogging
need to
down
drink a
this
potion,
road back
too.
towards town.
Back towards town?
Yes.
We should keep running ahead, right?
Okay, maybe
Yeah, I don't
not.
know why.
Voices behind us.
So you're assuming they're in a giant ring around town.
Yeah, they said they're besieging the town.
Alright, cool. Let's just fucking sprint out of here then.
Look at that potion, boys. First time I've rolled good all night.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
let's
we don't
go
have
now.
horses. Only Haldir had his horse, I think. and
So you
that's it.
guys are running away down the road. Is your intent?
Yes.
So
Actually, perception first. What do we perceive to be happening?
go ahead. Okay. So so everybody's getting ready. Like you're gathering yourselves. You're picking everybody up, getting ready to run, and you can tell that both from the north and from the south, and even to the west, the northwest, southwest, it sounds like there's creatures ahead of you.
Okay, let's not run to the west. Let's run to the east. Let's run back to town. They're coming from the
Oh,
west, the north, and the
boy.
south.
Well,
This
okay.
is Tom's
so,
way
so-
of getting
so-
us back into town. He never wanted
No,
us to leave.
so you guys can totally try and make a break for it. I'm just saying
Hey,
that
we
you
will probably
perceive that there
die
are
if we do
creatures
that.
there.
This is like the Oregon Trail thing. It's like, are you sure you want
Yeah.
to fucking go with shit supplies?
Yeah, but
You have no water.
We're gonna be stuck in town then if we go back to town as a side.
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
be
be dead if we
alive.
don't.
Stuck
But
in town.
important to note that you don't see any right now. You can hear people moving because they're giants and they're thumping the ground very heavily. But
Too bad
you
we don't
don't
have horses.
hear or you don't see anybody yet.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
I want to survive.
Yeah, I think we should go back because I want to be alive.
Yeah,
I
let's,
like being alive.
I like being alive too. So let's run back to town. Tail
Okay.
between the legs. Giants,
Sure,
stone
sure.
giant's head in my bag.
I mean, we killed a fuckload of them.
I get on my horse.
Of course he does. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody is running back to town, and I imagine that you're legitimately running.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sprinting.
So everybody make.
I'm keeping pace with these guys, but I'm not running ahead of them on the horse.
Are
What was
you
what check?
ahead of them? Or are you not?
No, I'm just
He's
gonna
saying he's
keep
riding
pace
next
with
to
like, the
us.
group
Sure.
on the horse. Also, do when I'll see the
Okay.
the spooker fly
Yeah.
across the screen.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Mhm.
So are you ahead of them or not? Because you have the ability to.
I'm for the fourth time.
You're riding
Keep
alongside them.
Staying
the
at
group.
pace with
Okay.
us.
I understand. Are you literally the person in the back while you're next to the group, or are you the person in front while you're next to the group?
I imagine I was the person exactly where I am right now.
Okay. That's fine. Everybody make athletics checks minus Haldir.
Yep. The
an
minus
athletic
one.
boy.
Jesus. Fucking 4?
Right. So I'm only expecting 4. So between Mr. Yane and Tammin. Okay. Yane, while you're running a boulder from the tree line. They have disadvantage. Hits the dirt behind you.
I have
uh,
danger sense. Does that help at all?
No, but
Okay.
it doesn't matter because they
Oh,
miss.
because I can't see it. Okay.
So they miss, and a few more fly out, but they fly way too short. And you guys successfully make it back to the town albeit mostly horseless.
Wait, how'd
Uh,
you show that shirt over thing?
The thing I said about cover of night.
Well, what difference would that have made?
They maybe wouldn't have seen us as easily.
You guys are talking about this at the gate. They haven't opened it for you.
Yes.
they
I
noticed
just
what was
yell
going
up,
on.
"Open the gate! Open the fucking gate!"
That didn't take very long. All right.
You can
He,
only kill so many giants in this short amount of time, you see.
I thought you were leaving. And he's
I just
going
say, "Hey,
down the
buddy,
stairs.
there's giants out there." I don't know.
I
if
just
you
open
noticed.
up the bag of holding and pull out this giant head, and I was like, yeah.
Throw it at the gate.
It's impressive. It's not the first one that's been killed, but that is very impressive that the 5 of you took one down.
Well, there's
Well,
15 dead
There's
bodies
like,
back there,
there's like
so
5 dead out there, sir.
I don't believe you, but
We'll be
I can
going
see
back
that
out-
you're absolutely demolished, and I'm not going to turn you out.
We'll
Obviously.
be going
Come on,
back
open
out
the doors.
tomorrow
Open
to
the
kill some
doors.
more.
Come on in. Come on in.
Someone's got to break the
Giant
siege.
slayers. And you
I'll have
guys
you
are.
know, we're quite literally the heroes of this region, sir.
I've never heard of you, but
Yeah,
That's
but
great.
you're a nobody.
Let's not
to each other.
telling this to the
understand.
gatekeeper.
Oh my god!
Thank
yo.
I
you
suppose
for
we could keep the
opening
door
the gate.
closed, couldn't we?
Shut the fuck up.
You saw what I did to this giant.
Just open the door, please.
Yeah,
Yes,
you did.
Yes, yes. Come on, let them in. They look pretty beaten. And you guys are allowed entry back into Gandia.
Awesome.
You guys do. They bring out some food for you. A meal as you
That's
guys
great.
are kind of
I'd love to take
getting
a short
tended-
rest while eating my meal.
I
Your-
want to
your
talk to
wounds
the
tended.
Duke personally.
I want to take a long rest in like a pile of hay.
Not the greatest rolls.
Why are you rolling a d4?
Yeah, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
why are those D4s?
Yeah,
Those
mine
are
says
incorrect.
D4 on my page.
Mine says
too.
D4 too.
Oh, they did an update and fucked it up then.
Oh, mine is also. Oh,
Maybe that's what they changed. Short rest, hit die too.
They're always 4.
They're always 4 now. Patched the game.
why is it? I'm so confused.
I'm sure that's not what they did.
Hit die. Mine says D10 is selected.
Yeah.
But you just have to roll d10 plus your con mod, and then you
Yeah, they
Up.
definitely fucked
Then
it
Oh,
you
up.
they
just
broke
up
it.
it.
It doesn't work.
Up arrow.
It used to.
No, I
it
know.
used to pop up, and I was able to select which one of my hit die I was going to use because I have multiple, levels.
Let's type /roll.
There we go.
But yeah, I'd like to talk to the Duke. I think.
Are you taking the short rest at the gate with everybody, or
Yeah, I
uh,
will roll some hit die. Someday my con will come back to me.
Alright, I regained 43 health points.
Okay. So you guys all regain some health. And you said you want to return to the Duke's Manor. Are you going as a group, or is there people splitting off?
I'm gonna ask the guard captain if there's like a quiet pile of hay nearby I can crash in.
Quiet? Probably not. We've got a lot of livestock in the city, so it's probably going to be pretty loud. People
I
mess
got a
around in
plan,
there, but
Kirill.
seeing as you did kill a giant, I think I can probably get you into some quiet quarters for a little bit.
Would be
The
appreciated.
latrine.
Well, that's
I can take a dump on the toilet. I can
That's
take a nap while I
nice.
dump.
yeah.
No, we've got some officers' quarters that we could open up for you for a few hours a day, I suppose.
It sounds lovely.
Yes, are you all staying there? It may be a bit of a tight fit, but probably can
Well-
accommodate you.
I think we should go talk to the Duke and get back to you. If that's all right.
Yeah, I won't rescind the offer just because you're not taking it now, so feel free.
Guys, we just have to convince the Duke that, we killed a lot of giants out there, and, we're going to have to make another expedition out, but we may as well stay in his room and guard him from the would-be assassins this evening.
You remember the time when he said, "Hey, do you need any help getting out there?" and we said no?
Well,
Because I remember that.
we were hoping we could just talk to him again, were we not?
I just think it's funny. Yeah, we can talk to him about that. You can take the point there, Mr. Haldir. You're always good with these kinds of things.
It's just an idea.
Tamon doesn't have a crossbow, does he?
Nope, I have a longbow only.
Nah. Okay.
Crossbows are booty.
That's what I got.
All right. So you guys move back to the manor, and you can see that just outside, Captain Pascio is giving directions to appears to be some of his lieutenants that are there. It's not even noon, really. You guys finish your discussion with the Duke. You went to the gates and then sprinted out and sprinted back
It's been, what,
within
15
like
minutes?
yeah, like
Yeah, we're like, oh, we're already
Holy
back.
shit.
so-
We're fine. We never left, actually.
yeah. I mean, it might have been even less than it was probably more like 10. Like it was just you ran in there, and yeah, it was the biggest portions were spent running. In any case, you guys see him. He like takes note of the ragged looks that you have, where maybe not so much physically, but your gear is all messed up. In any case, he finishes what he's doing and then comes over. Didn't go so well then.
I'd say middling. I mean, we killed like 5 giants, but we heard a bunch more, and then it was time to turn back.
Are you purposefully embellishing, or are you just misremembering how many
This
giants you
is
killed?
one
That's-
time when he is not embellishing, actually.
It was 4.
One.
I think Tom is asking me,
Yeah,
not the
I
guy.
was asking. I didn't.
No, that's
Oh.
just. I mean,
It's just the Haldir speed.
it's
Yeah,
a nice even round.
as far as
Yeah.
as Haldir's concerned, it was 5.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah. You have done this in the past. That's what Aldir does. I all right.
it's not even intentional. That's just who he is.
He nods. It's like, wow, that's impressive that you managed to come back from that. So I take it you just didn't
It was pretty
wave
sketchy.
past him, or
Well, we tried to tell him the message again. They didn't like that.
yeah, it's unfortunate. Those agents are still in the city. I imagine that they got word out that whoever assisted them, or whoever got in the first time, is not an ally.
Got word out
Agreed.
very fast.
That's what I figured. Since we're back here, and there's like no room in this entire city. I thought, what if, considering we didn't do the job supposedly, somebody's going to try and take another attempt on the Duke's life. What if we just stayed in his room and protected him? I think it's a good idea.
Kind of thinks on it for a moment.
And I'm like, and just so you know, I'm not fucking around. We did kill the giants. This isn't like I guess it could look like we're trying to do some double crossy shit. And I just
That's
pull out
that's
this,
kind of that's kind
I
of what
just pull out this giant's head. I was like,
I
Jill gave
understand.
this
No,
dog a bone.
you got to understand that the way that necessarily looks is you tried to leave by force, it didn't work, and now you're coming back to just finish the job so that you can leave. You know, the way that it was offered.
Well, before I said all of it, but as I was saying it, I kind of thought, oh, maybe he would think that. But that's why I got this giant head. And I'm not lying.
I have no doubt that you killed the giant. I mean, I can clearly see that you did, in fact, kill the giant. And I don't believe that you would attempt to take the Duke's life. You seem like honest people to me, but it's not just entirely my decision, and kind of comes off as a little bit.
I got an idea. What? Kirill, do the circle.
What?
I think the only way you're proving his goodwill, regardless of zone of truth, is if we take care of the elves.
That's true. We could look for the elves.
I don't
Yes.
think that's a wise choice because we have to go into their city regardless eventually.
Well, I mean,
I would like not to be assassinated in public.
Wouldn't we all? In any case, if you would like a room at the manor, we can probably accommodate you on that. It wouldn't necessarily be tasked with protecting the Duke. I wouldn't think to ask you that anyways. But we can find a place for you to stay as honored guests, giant slayers. 5 of you took down a stone giant. It's pretty impressive.
well,
Multiple.
there was multiple giants, as I said, but
Of course.
weren't really in a position to be waiting around cutting off all the giants' heads because, like I said, there's a bunch of fucking giants coming. You know.
I did mention that there were a lot. I hope that you recall.
It's true. But,
In any case, yes, we can get you accommodations, but as for protecting the Duke, my men have it covered now, at least.
fair enough.
Are you going to attempt another foray tomorrow then?
Yeah,
Tonight?
of course.
Probably not. Sometime soon.
Well, actually, could you spare 3 horses? How we gotta do this. We gotta do this. We're not doing it on foot.
You fucking be wise.
How many horses have we borrowed and killed?
I still wish we had a horse counter.
I can tell you what the horse counter is. It's like 5 plus 4 plus 2. So 9?
Yeah, I've gone
Are
through
you
2.
counting?
Oh, that's not 9. That's 11.
I would say that 1 stone giant's head is probably worth 3 horses, but I'm going to have to talk to the Duke and the quartermaster as well. We are under siege after all, and every bit of resources.
At least you wouldn't have to feed them.
True, very true, but they're also one of our means of protecting ourselves if it ever does come to blows. Like I said, I'll discuss it with them. I'll get back to you. Looks like you're off to take a rest.
Ideally.
I'll have someone show you to some quarters or to some place in there that you can rest a bit. It'll be quiet enough, assuming petitioners don't get too loud. Follow me. And he starts taking you inside, up the stairs to the second floor in this structure, and you actually end up in what appears to be like a small like study. There's a lot of
books, bookcases on either side of the wall, and there is a fairly nice wood desk with a window to its back. There's a couple of well-cushioned chairs and some places to put your feet up. So that'll probably be the extent of what you can rest with, unless you are just laying on the floor.
Bedroll.
Bed rolls. Yeah. All right. So I guess I'll see you later in the evening then.
Oh, thank you.
Seems reasonable.
Parts ways, and you can see that there are actually a couple of guards that are posted outside your door, in addition to just the plethora of guards who are moving throughout this home anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But they close the door and it's fairly quiet. You can hear like a faint mumbling, and every once in a while you'll hear like the clatter of dishes or something like that somewhere from in the house. But beyond that, it's fairly quiet, and you guys have some time to yourself.
Long rest.
Well, then.
Sure.
Long rest.
Maybe we
Long
just need to
rest.
keep making missions outside, dispatching them,
How
come
many
back,
giants can there be?
go out, dispatch, come back until motherfuckers aren't here anymore.
I thought about that. I was like, well, if we killed 5, we only have to do this about 10 more times and still survive. Roughly speaking.
And somewhere in there, maybe we'll get a level. You never know. I mean,
Definitely possible.
Break a siege.
We're only 10% in.
it'll only get at some point. It may get easier. Maybe
Could get harder.
possible.
Yeah. But with that, you guys do have a long rest opportunity. You are exhausted in the sense that you did face a very narrow life and death experience. You rest for a while.
But also,
Uh,
some people are just actually exhausted.
Yes, that is also true. You guys all come to consciousness, fully rested, around midnight. But you guys can obviously rest through the night if you want to.
If we're gonna leave, are we planning on leaving it tonight? I thought that was the plan.
I don't know.
But we need our horses first, or if they're giving us horses.
Probably not until the next day, I imagine.
I kind of like the idea of crusading these motherfuckers. Personally,
You wanna be like the heroes that save this town, and break the siege.
that's already the case. We just don't know it.
I mean, if we could like assassinate them like one by one, that'd be great. But I don't know if we have the capacity to do that.
Yeah, we're not shadow monks, so that would be a little interesting.
Gain's the stealthiest barbarian you'll ever see.
Seriously.
He's got the shadow meld cloak.
I said seriously, and
true.
Siri popped up.
Oh,
He does that turn where he was hasted and he couldn't do anything because the haste broke. He actually just went invisible. He
Yeah.
actually just went invisible because of shadow meld. The giants probably fucking.
Yeah,
On accident.
they
I didn't even do it on
actually did it,
purpose.
They just did not know. But you have to be in shadows to do it. It's not shadows in the middle of the road.
My peg screen.
The giants probably putting off shadow.
Yeah. In any case, there's nobody like, pressing into your room or anything like that. So you guys have the time to talk to yourself, come up with a plan of what you want to do. Otherwise, nobody's coming for you, so far as you can tell. Nobody's come to bother you yet.
we could take their distraction, leave under the cover of dark, and try again.
Never come back again. Oh,
Well,
How far off town was that little, you know,
Less than a mile.
skirmish? Less than a mile.
maybe not riding directly on the road would be a good idea too, or just commit to like riding.
I will tell Goose to go fly around the exterior of the
What if
the
we
whole castle and see if I can see anything through him.
I guess maybe we did actually. Are there 2 gates in this city, Tom?
There's probably more than just 2.
So
but there's
I
three.
imagine we went out on a gate opposite of the way we came in, right?
That's correct.
So what if we went out the other way? Like
Like south.
The way we
well,
came in
no,
initially.
like the way we came in. Like they'd probably be
Oh.
less likely to expect us to be over there, right? And then maybe we could make like a big fucking loop out of this bitch.
Well, there was a lot of dead things along the way in, too. And there were giants we couldn't see. Not saying it's not a good idea. I think we probably are gonna have like again.
Well, while they
avoid the
discuss
road.
that, I would like to send Goose out and see if I can find just how
Goose
many
can
there would be
scout.
out there. See if I can see anything.
Let us
Okay, so
know
you open up the window,
why that's not as popular.
let Goose out. He starts flying around.
Yeah, I'll open up the window and let him out there and turn on bird vision. Just see if I can see anything. I'm just trying to get a rough gauge for how dense the amount of giants are out here.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
25.
Okay. So you fly out, and Goose can see as he gains some altitude, looks out over past the city limits and into the wood line around the city. You can see that where you guys went, where you were previously, there appears to be quite a large bonfire. And then to the north, there's a few fires. But other than that, it looks
There's
like
no openings in where the bonfires are, like large.
oh, there
gaps.
is. There's plenty. There's plenty of large gaps. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly gaps, really.
Okay. Sure. That
Um,
makes sense.
but you recall that the 2 giants that were on the road, the way that you came in, they didn't have camp set up or anything like
Okay.
that. So there still could be giants out there, but you know giants by those fires.
Sure. Of course.
How many giants by the fires?
You send
Well,
Goose out.
I mean, I see that? How many there would be.
Does he fly that far out?
Um,
I mean, you can just see that there is
probably not,
fire
actually.
casting over
I don't wanna
the
lose
shadows on
him.
the trees and stuff like that. Yeah, it's up to you.
Nope, I'll pull him back and relay
Okay.
that information. I don't really think it's anything surprising, but there it is.
So south is clear. You said the way we came in the north, right?
I don't think there was any clear points.
It was the way that you attempted to leave that there was the largest concentration, and then there was some to the north, and there
But
were
not
none to the south, so far as you could tell, and there was none the way you had came.
might be less the way we came or to the south. Then I'm guessing. Either way, either of those routes would be probably best.
I mean, either way, we're gonna have to like make some wind about route or something, unless we're just gonna.
gung ho it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Um,
Again, you have the room to yourselves. It's the middle of the night. What's next?
Don't we need more than 3 horses?
No.
Oh, wait, no. Carol can
Just
summon
3.
his.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed that I summoned my horse before I went to sleep.
You're definitely capable of doing that.
Well, we're gonna have to probably wait till like tomorrow night if we're gonna get some horses, right?
So when you summon your horse, Kira, you do it before you head to bed. Obviously, you have to bring your steed into existence, not in your room. So you head back down to the stables that are at this manor, and you can see the quartermaster is sitting there. It's kind of a stockier fella, and he kind of nods at you. Says, "Hey, ain't you one of them folks who tried to break the siege?" Carol?
Maybe he got up to get a
Carol.
drink of water.
Carol!
He's choosing his words really
What?
carefully
No,
right now.
what?
So he asked you, with a grin on his face, if you were one of the people who tried to break the siege today.
Yeah, you could say that.
He's not saying the word dumbass, but
Yeah, it's implied. I talked to Captain Pasho, and he said he needed a few more horses. I wonder what happened to the other ones.
They're currently on the road, and they have large boulders on top.
That's very unfortunate for them. I can get you some more. You said you needed 3, right?
Yes.
So I'm not giving you the best stock for obvious reasons.
That's fine. Do you also have any horse armor?
None to spare, really. Especially not on suicide missions. But... Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I was just asking.
I understand. You probably have important business to drive you out there. What are you so desperately needing, Jelrin?
We were sent on a vague mission to go into the Hollow Peak, and it's been a long adventure.
I see. Well, you just like you're just a fucking dead person to this guy. He's like, all right. Good luck with everything, and he leads you to the back of the stables where there's some old, crusty horses.
Well, thankfully, I don't have to ride.
Rusty.
Thankfully, I don't have to
Crusty
ride these ones.
They are well past their good years and are likely to break them legs if you run them too hard. Good luck. He pats you on the shoulder.
Thanks. I say a prayer for it.
Yes, I will say too. Yes, and he walks off. But so you do have access to those horses. Seeming says that was something that you did to bed.
are we taking them up on their distraction?
I don't know.
Sure. So you guys finish out the rest of the night resting, I imagine. And you come to conscious this next morning, and again, the hustle and bustle of the manor is kind of off-putting, just because of how dense and crowded it is. You got like servants bumping up against you and messing around. Guards just blazing past you as they move to their next post. Eventually, you make your way down. There's dignitaries who are still waiting in line to speak with, or are already rather waiting in line to speak with the Duke and his advisors. Are you hopping in line with the rest of them?
Yes.
Could
Did you say cut the line?
I said we could.
We could. Oh. Okay. So if that's your intent, is to wait it out. A couple hours pass. And
I fiddle with this thing the whole time.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead and roll. All right. 35. Okay. So after a couple of moments, you think, wow, just didn't do anything. And you kind of like start to, put it away, and then it just starts leaking water everywhere, all over the place.
Drink it.
If you need the bathroom.
It's a pretty steady stream as it's just dripping off.
I mean, how much water?
100 milliliters, 200 milliliters, 300
I
milliliters.
just hold it up
Yeah,
and
'cause
start
that
drinking
means-
this shit.
Okay, it's nice and sweet. It's clear, refreshing water. Okay. With that, a little bit more time passes. And
Weird fucking looks.
yeah. You see Captain Pacho comes in, and he appears to have taken actually an injury at some point during the night. He's got his arm in a wrap. It's kind of like hung across his arm, or in a sling rather. And he looks surprised. He's like, business with the Duke then?
Not too sure. Just trying to figure out the best way to get out of here. What happened there?
We wanted to see what they were doing up the road where you went. Apparently they had a bit of a festival honoring their dead. So congratulations on your kills. Unfortunately,
more than one.
they spotted me and a number of other scouts. We managed to escape, but not entirely unscathed. There's more of them than we thought there was.
I hit this guy with cure wounds.
How many?
Well, we'd suspect if they didn't loose their siege, which it didn't appear they did, according to our other scouts, there was 30-ish giants in attendance this festival. And
That's not counting northern
that's
ones.
not counting the ones that were on guard, so it's not looking particularly great. I can tell you that.
We need to crusade.
I understand your desire to ride out and kill him, but realistically, the best way for us to survive right now is to wait it out, because come winter, they're not exactly immune to the cold, and they won't have anything to eat out there. So,
How long?
Well, I mean, I don't mean to question your expertise in the matter, but it was my my thought that in winter that's like exactly when you want your siege to be going on? Like, will you not also be greatly suffering during the winter?
Well, we
Like,
already pulled our
how-
harvests, and we also have a lot of the supplies that came from Manoon. Granted, we have a lot of people in the city, but things are rationed off the way they are. We
Yeah,
should
I mean,
be
I'm just
okay.
saying, like, the intent of a siege, to my understanding, is to keep your opponent locked out of resources for a long time until they are just fucked. Like,
You're
is
correct.
there any reason to assume that this siege is going to end? And
Well, like I said, the only way that we would think the siege is going to end is if they need to pull off some of their forces to gather resources, which we imagine they will, because, like I said, there's 50 plus giants out there, including the ones that you killed, off the running total.
I'm just saying that
That's a lot of food. Giants
if
are big.
they're planning to lay siege, you'd think that that would be, you know, a consistent thing. What's the point of sieging something for 3 weeks or 3 months or however
You
long
can't
this has
exactly
been?
field an army against them, though. So there's not really an alternative that we have. Most soldiers die in one swing, and if we lose the defender's advantage, it's going to be a massacre when they breach the city, or it would be.
Yeah, no, I understand. I meant we should crusade, not your men should crusade. They should stay right here, for sure.
Right. Yes. If you wish to quote unquote crusade, I would be wary of the fact that they do appear to be put on a bit of alert now that there's some people attempting to leave and almost got away.
I don't really know, but in any case, that's why we came to speak to the Duke. Thought about maybe taking him up on his offer for a distraction, but that's probably also dependent on what the distraction would be. I mean, I don't really know what he had in mind.
Well, it would probably be me. It'd probably be me planning it at that point. So you probably want to speak with me on this matter, and instead of waiting in line for. He looks down the petitioners. Another 2 hours. So let's discuss this as briefly as we can, as I am very tired. Just my initial intention would be to ride out with some cavalry archers and hopefully goad a few of the giants in a tree line to attack. If we'd stay out far enough, they'd hopefully miss with most of their boulders. Or we could get them to expend their munitions on false targets in the dark. It's certainly a possibility. And then you would be able to rush and hopefully break through their line. And if you're moving in the dark with enough speed, they probably shouldn't be able to catch up to you, especially if they don't know exactly where you are. All the better if you could do it quietly. That would be my intention. Certainly not riding down the main road. Slight shade. So if you're willing to try that,
Road made a lot more sense when we were just going to try and talk to them. Once we
That's
realized
the
that
same-
wasn't an
that's the same
option.
end up. yeah, I understand. So, I mean that's really the only option that I can come up with, or that's what I had thought of at the moment. If you have something else in mind, we can certainly try.
Well, we also kind of considered going out the way we came in. because they might not expect that as much.
It's certainly possible, but I don't suspect that they're leaving any holes because you're not the only people that they're worried about, really. There's a whole city in front of them. They were doing this before you came and assume that they'll continue after you come and go.
Yeah. But it seemed like they were specifically looking out for us. I mean, they may as well said so. So,
No. If you have any other ideas, I'm open to them. But I won't commit too many resources to this. Are leaving us, essentially. And, as much as I do appreciate all the help that you've given us so far, I have a city to protect.
does anyone else want to say anything? Or
Yeah, I don't really know where to go from here. Real talk.
All right.
we'll talk it over real quick and get back to you. You go ahead and rest, I think.
Oh, thanks for your leave. Good luck. In any case. Later. He starts walking off. You're just standing in a pool of water.
No, it's in my mouth.
Well, you couldn't have been drinking it while you were eating or while you were talking.
Oh, I didn't know it didn't stop.
I
What the
was kidding. I was kidding.
It still hasn't stopped.
Yeah. There is a
The room
variable
is filled
flood.
with water.
fuck? Also, I was just at the dentist. Dude. You can talk with all kinds of shit in your mouth. They force you to.
Yeah, gross. But
These
yeah,
all sound like
It does
Misha's
seem
plan,
like
so
they
she's
force you
just
to,
like
right? They
staring
put
at
shit in your
everybody
mouth
like,
and then
"Mhm."
they ask you questions. Like, what the hell?
what
I
was
just,
that, Misha?
These were literally the ideas that she had mentioned before. So she's just like, yep. No, this is a great plan. I like this plan.
Sounds
I
a lot
still
better
think-
when Haldir says it.
I still think we should crusade.
And as meta out of character though, the siege thing that actually will break armies usually if winter happens. It usually breaks the army that's doing the siege.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait that long.
The Crusades are really fun to listen to when you have someone from the Monty Python group doing
Telling you about it, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Did you see that one?
No, I haven't.
It's awesome.
I think I've heard about it. It sounds fairly familiar.
It's really good.
Can we,
If they can make winter, but the problem is winter is coming really fast, right? Okay, so winter is coming, and we're trying to get to the other city before winter, or we're stuck here for all of winter.
You can travel in the winter. It's just not maybe a great idea. But we do a lot of things that are maybe not a great idea. So,
Yeah.
like, is this one that more egregious than the others? I don't know.
Is this cube still like dripping water too?
No, it stopped. It stopped.
If it was, dude, I'd been like, look, the town is saved.
That would
all
be
the water
amazing.
you
You would
can
have
need.
fresh water.
Build a
supply.
moat.
We're gonna build a moat.
It would take so long to fill them out with
Just
that
set
little
the necklace in the.
It might take literal months.
16 years later. You got a nice
Even
size
more,
pool.
probably.
The world has ended.
It's a pretty
Yeah.
slow flow.
Yeah. So I think with that, we will take a pause with the session, and so you can
If we
think
take a
about.
pause, we're not gonna. We're gonna
Yeah.
be right where we are right now. Nobody's gonna know what we're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, if you guys want to discuss it over the break, what you guys think you want to do, or ideas, you're certainly welcome to. Or you can just try and break it again.
Yeah, that'll be good. And now that they know we want to leave, and they probably reinforced everything.
It's all up to you. It's a good try.
Time to build some giant traps. Dig a
So-
really big pit.
Yeah, out where they are.
No, we can build a close the time. You can just like whatever the fuck giants like. Just put a really, really delicious looking rock in the hole.
I don't think they eat rocks, do they?
I don't know. I'm just assuming they're like Gorons and shit.
They do look non-dissimilar, or not dissimilar, but not quite. Yeah. We'll see. It was a close one, guys. I thought maybe somebody was gonna die there. I thought when two people were down, I thought, oh man, I think
Yeah, that
everybody's
was
gonna
rough.
die.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty bad when when Haldir rolled a one on the concentration check.
Dude,
Oh,
I
nice.
rolled
Damn,
so
dick.
bad this whole session, actually.
That's how I just got lost a turn.
I missed on the
killed all
giant.
of us when.
Yeah, that,
All my attacks on the giant, I rolled like below a 10. Like literally like 6 rolls in a row.
They both made the DC save on the fireball.
Felt pretty dumb after I gave Misha the potion and then she wasn't next in the initiative order. Really wish we had that turn counter, Tom.
That would have made sense, actually. If like what you did would have made sense if I was next. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
was very
why I
confused
thought.
when you did it. I was like, what?
Because I think that you were, but I guess I wasn't
No.
thinking about the
He-
other
Well, that
guy.
one
she
was
was
a
next in
later
the initiative
inter-
until
introduction.
that thing just showed
Yeah,
up.
he showed up
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
took initiative.
Rip. Oh well.
The two giants, one came in after
Speaking of,
you,
Oh,
Tammin, and the other one came in after Haldir's turn.
Taryn, if you want to put
Yeah,
a healing potion on your sheet, I'll give you one.
Who,
for
mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. That's good.
Yeah.
That was my last one too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I have a feeling that you were running out.
Just a regular one.
Yeah, it's just a regular healing.
What is that? Minor healing or whatever? Okay. Was that it for the session or what?
That's it. That's where we'll leave off.